Perfect. We started with laughter. That's always a good way to start. Okay, so we're playing some BX Dungeons and Dragons. This is Land of a Thousand Towers, which is in the anomalous subsurface environment module. This is session 20. So we're winding down this part of the every other week campaign. So basically, you guys have about 150 rooms to cover this one, so we'll go really fast. And we'll get to it. So our party is approaching, as they often have. They're coming from, they've now occupied an underground complex, the Bane Sanctuary, I guess they're calling it. And so you're not in Chelmsfordshire anymore, but probably you're going back and forth between Chelmsfordshire to see what's happening. And that town is overrun. There's basically a tent city around it. There's all kinds of adventurers coming and going because Mount Renton, which is where you guys have been entering and exiting and taking lost treasure, is a hot adventuring spot. Unfortunately, all the other entrances that seem to have opened up are, we'll say, quite deadly. So a lot more bodies are coming back than treasure, except for what you guys have been going. So you kind of avoiding any encounters on the way, kind of staying in the tree line. You guys make your way up to your kind of secret entrance that you have where the bear used to reside in the, and into that first octagon room. Now, I guess I'll ask you this. Do you guys plan on using the elevator thing this time, or are you going to go down the other way?
If we're going to use the elevator, we're definitely bringing somebody with us or something, because...
Okay.
Unless you're going to say we have time to build a mechanism like I described to you.
Okay. Describe the mechanism again. I can't remember.
Well, it's a pulley system.
Okay.
So that when you're down there, you can pull the rope down, and because it goes through a pulley, it'll pull the switch up. It's actually like a 3-pulley system at most. Probably a 2-pulley system.
Yeah, I mean, you've had 2 weeks. I'll say you can build that. Why not?
Okay. Sure. Yeah, if we just pull on the thing, then it'll take us back up. Easy peasy.
Yes, you can go, essentially you go to the east down a set of stairs through a door, and you've got this elevator that you guys discovered at the end of your last session. You rig up your pulley system. And if I was like mean and this was the middle of the campaign, I'd make somebody with an intelligence roll to see if it actually works. But we're just going to say it works because, hey.
We hired an engineer.
Oh, okay, perfect. You hired an engineer?
Absolutely. And then so that they wouldn't tell our secrets, we killed him. Because that's what Crystal would have done.
Okay. You can do that.
I'm just kidding.
No, you hire an engineer. That's fine. You can do that. That's I think there are about 200 gold pieces. You guys have plenty of money at this point. And you probably even get a cheaper engineer because there's plenty of them wandering around Chelmsfordshire at this point.
It's the same guy who's fixing up our
Oh, right, because you have an engineer there because you're doing the tunnels. All right, perfect. So you build this pulley system. You enter in this room, and there's that large switch that you couldn't move before, but you realize now you can. You pull the switch down, and you drop about, go down about 180 or so feet through a tunnel, and you resurface. You pop out of the ceiling, basically, in a room that is 30 foot by 30 foot. That's where the elevator is. Hold on. No, it's a triangle room. The elevator ends up in the triangle room, right?
I mean, it's not very triangular, but there's a triangle in the room.
It's a triangle. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, we're right. Okay, yeah. Basically, it's here. Right?
Oh, I slightly misdrew. Oh, well.
Yeah, that's where it is. All right, tease whistling. Be right back.
Oh, man. What an excellent map I have here. Oh, well. I'm going to leave it slightly wrong.
Cool. All right, I'm back. All right, yes, you guys come down. Yeah, the room is like this. Oh, talking about right there.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're in this room, 99 as it would be. Let me give a breakdown again. Room 99. In a while. Oh, right. This room, it's still kind of stinky in here. Because if you remember, there were some stinky guys in here that you guys kind of ran off for the last time. There's piles of trash in the corner. And the disc in the ceiling, which you guys just use as the elevator. So out of this room, there is one door.
Right. Did we take that treasure clam up? I can't remember.
Oh, the treasure monster? Yeah, you did.
Okay. Yeah, so Lily pulls out her map. Says, all right, so we're going to leave this room, head through this curly looking hallway, and we're going to end up at a long thoroughfare.
Right, after you go through the door.
Yeah, we're going to go through a door, go down a twisty hallway, then we're going to go through another door, and there's going to be a long...
That's right. It's east-west running corridor.
Yes,
corridor. When you came here, you came from the...
we came from the west.
Came from the west, exactly.
Yeah, well, now that we got Lily keeping a map and not some other guy. Rush isn't even listening, so never mind.
No, I'm here.
Oh, Rush is just letting me hate on him without a response. That's fine, too. So, yeah, we will head east.
Okay. So if you go east, about 120 feet from that intersection.
Oh my god, 120 feet.
I know.
We need another map. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2.
There's a passageway going south there. It's actually going south, southeast. It's going at an angle. Because these map makers love to do that. And then beyond that, the hallway continues if you'd like to. It continues another 40 feet. Right? 1, 2, 3. 40 feet, and then it goes north-south from there. So you can just see that at the edge of your torchlight.
All right, just give me
So basically like that. Without further exploration, it looks like.
It goes down at a funny angle, huh? All right, here we go. So we are gonna head south.
Okay, so you're going to southeast. It goes 20 feet at that angle, and then turns dead south for another 10 feet, and there's a door.
All right. We're going to have someone look through the door.
So this door.
Well, you said it goes down 10 more feet, right?
Yeah, it goes 10 feet. It goes basically southeast, like at an angle, then it goes directly south 10 feet, and then the door. So 1 square. Okay, so this is a iron reinforced oak door, and it is locked.
All right. Well, despite the fact that she actually doesn't know how to pick locks, Samantha thinks she can, and she's gonna try.
Okay.
I don't know if you're just gonna let her automatically fail or if you'll let her roll, but she doesn't know how to pick locks.
I mean, how are you picking the locks? Do you have lock picks?
I do.
Huh?
I have lock picks. I just don't know how to. I mean, arguably, maybe I know how to use them. But it's
yeah, I mean, you could try. You can have what's your dexterity? Well, actually, what's your intelligence? Dexterity doesn't really matter, even though that's what they do in the later games. can have a percentage chance equal to half your intelligence to pick the lock.
Okay, so I have 5% chance.
Yep, go for it.
This is gonna go super well. All right. Would you believe that I didn't pick the lock?
I can't believe it. So Samantha's messing around at the lock to no avail. What do you guys want to do?
Have crystals suddenly appear?
What kind of door is it again?
It's a stout, iron reinforced door.
I'm gonna have Deagle try lockpicks too. His intelligence is 12, so he needs 6%.
Yeah, go for it. Why not?
Not with a 66.
Yeah.
So it's done based on your intelligence?
If you want to try to pick it, since there's a set of lockpicks here.
Well, Cardis can try.
Go for it.
She's at 18.
Oh, smart. She's smart, but not smart enough to know she shouldn't try it.
So what's her percentage going to be?
Half your intelligence.
Half your intelligence?
Yep, 9.
9%?
Yeah, that's half of 18, right?
Okay, sorry. I thought Tony's was like 16%. Sorry.
No, 6.
So okay. Well, yeah. So she backs away, equally frustrated.
Okay.
Yeah, she has nothing in her repertoire to handle this.
You know what? What the heck? He'll walk up there and try to break it open with his heavy pick.
You're going to try to cut through it? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Make an open doors attempt.
His strength's 18, so that'll be a 3 and 6 or?
Yeah, 3 and 6.
Roll a 1. Hey.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to break it down. You know, you aim right at the lock and you smash it sturdily with your pick, making a lot of noise.
Well, I loosened it.
And in fact, it busts open. Just at that moment.
Here we go.
100.
Since I also rolled a 1. Ooh.
It's the ponies. The ponies from before the game started. They're here to help us.
Behind you. Oh, maybe not. Let's see if you're surprised or not. Are you surprised? No, you're not. Okay. So other people are paying attention while you're smashing it open. You see 5 relatively large beetles with big glowy butts coming at you.
These guys again.
Yeah.
All right. If I've learned anything from Zelda, you have to hit their butts. Hit their butts with bombs.
So they look hungry and they're coming at you. So what do you want to do?
Well, I reckon.
I mean, we're gonna fight them.
Yeah.
That sounds reasonable. All right, so Alexander, want to roll initiative for the group?
That's a D6, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
He goes got a 6.
I got a 3.
Okay. Okay, so they're gonna come at. Would you say you got a 4?
A 3.
I'm sorry, Mr. Weidelman is not in right now.
Can you? Okay, perfect. So they're gonna go first. There's 6 of you guys, so I'm gonna do it like I normally do. First one rolls a 6, that's not gonna hit anybody. Second one rolls a 20 on number 1, which would be Samantha. So Samantha, one of these beetles is biting on you. It is Ringo.
Hey, Daniel, I hate to interrupt, but remember there'll be 7 of us. I've got all 3 of mine since it's our last.
Oh, okay. So I'll roll a d8 instead. So Tony's honesty cost him his last character.
Yep. And that will be by 6.
Because I rolled a 7 that time. So instead, okay. So it's number 7. So we're going to do main character and then the 2 henchmen. I guess you can pick the order. So whoever gets snagged by that.
And I'll say Deagle, the halfling.
Okay, so yeah, it doesn't like halflings apparently. It bites at Deagle for 7 points of damage.
He'll be at -3.
Oh, jeez. At least you smashed the door open. It was all right. So poor Deagle. Yeah, you just got recovered from the.
Yeah, I forgot what was wrong with him. He just
You were all
He did
broken
something.
legs or something, I think. All right, so go ahead and roll a d6 plus 3.
4, so 7.
7. Broken bone. You literally just healed from a broken bone. Roll d6 for which one?
A 5.
5. Your ribs. Ooh. Okay. So you're gonna have to rest more often, guys, because your ribs are broken. Also, if you get hit again, you have to make every time you get hit, you have to make a save versus paralysis or be stunned.
All right.
Yeah, that's the more important part. The resting part I'll take care of as we roll through, because I always add your rests in naturally. But that was beetle number 2. Beetle number 3. 18 on the die goes. That's an 8, so 8 is nobody. Goes after 2, which is Lily. 18 is probably going to hit Lily. 2d4 damage for beetles.
Can she use the the parry thing still?
The parry thing? What's the parry thing?
Yeah, there's like you can parry, and if it blocks the attack, you lose your weapon or whatever.
We have to
Optional
announce it
rule.
before the round starts.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, but yes, you can. But you have to announce it at the beginning. Because it affects your armor class. It'd be, your attacks. I have to look at it. 4 is the damage for that.
Oh no. Poor Lily.
4th beetle. And she gets attacked by 2 beetles. So 17 is probably going to hit you as well. What's your AC again? Sorry, let me just quickly look. You are AC 3, so 17 might not actually hit you. I think 18 is what they need. That's some pretty good armor classes in this group. 17 hits AC 1. So she gets attacked by 2 beetles. Paul and George. And for another 4 points. So 8 total. 4 and 4.
Oof.
And that is the beetles. There are 6. Alexander, what do your characters want to do?
Well, Lily is going to use her mental assault. And she's got a 3, which is her better option. You know what I forgot to do?
What?
Open up the psionics rules, because I always forget to do that.
I'm not surprised by that, actually, because you do seem to forget that every time.
Literally, I don't think I've ever remembered. Well, anyways, I'm going to do the one that makes 3 of them feel bad about themselves, because that's what I usually do.
Okay. Right, they need a saving throw to be able to react.
Yeah, to do anything on their turn, they need to make a saving throw. And then Samantha will hit one of them with her warhammer.
Perfect.
Okay, I got a 14 plus 2 is 16. And I think I get 2 more for being level 4.
You do, yeah, you're slightly better.
So
yeah, level 4 your
I have
go as it is 2 better. So
that's an 18 to hit then.
Yeah, you definitely hit. We don't get more numbers, you hit things easier. But you definitely hit.
I definitely hit for almost max, that's Lily, which is 7 damage.
7 kills it. One of them is down. Let me see if I can try this properly. Okay, well, one's dead. Donnell / Cardis.
All right, so Danelle is going to step forward and use his telekinetic blast on the closest one.
Okay.
Is there one that's like currently chewing on anybody, or
there are 2 that are chewing on Lily, and 1 that is chewing on Well, Samantha probably killed one of those. I'm assuming she attacked one on Lily.
She probably killed one of the ones attacking Lily.
Yeah, so one on Lily and one on Deagle.
Right, let's get the one on Deagle. Deagle's hurt pretty bad. So we're going to do a mental telekinetic blast on that one. It goes off with the 2. And,
2.
Yeah, so that should be 2d6 damage. And we are looking at a 10.
10, that definitely kills. Okay, you blast a beetle with
Nice.
your brain. How about Cardis?
Cardis. How many beetles are left?
3. One on Lily and 2 that are not on anybody currently.
Unfortunately, Cardis is still only level 1. So, Cardis will step forward and swing her quarterstaff and try and bring it down on the one that's on Lily. Since I can find my others. And Cardis swings, and I roll a natural 20.
Nice.
So I'm starting off well. This won't last long.
That's pretty good.
And a quarterstaff is 6 points, 4 points.
It's a D4.
D4. That should really be higher.
I'll go back to 1981 and ask him to change it.
I know. Clearly, they've never been whacked with a staff before. 3 points of damage.
3 points. Okay, it doesn't quite kill it. Okay. How about
My group.
your group? What is mine?
Adrian is going to try evade, and she'll fail for 96. Oh my gosh, I forgot who's with me. Deagle is seeing the one that's been blasted away that was attacking him. Him being in poor shape, he's going to take aim at one that's from the back with his light crossbow. And that's armor class 6.
That does not hit. Their armor class is 4.
Don Show is going to take off running after he broke the door down and seeing all this happen. He's going to run to whichever one and try to hit one with his heavy pick. And he's not going to do it for 6, of course. So, nothing for me.
It's like I never left.
I think you're a jinx, Rush. She was doing better when you were in here. Okay, so only one of you guys can do well, I guess. Okay, so next round, Rush, roll initiative.
All right.
D6 for the group.
I rolled a 1.
Okay, so did they. So you guys can go first, but if they die, they still will have a chance to attack. I will say, just to clarify the parry before we move into the next round, you don't have to say it before the round starts, but you have to say it before you're attacked.
Okay.
So if somebody attacks you, then that kills it, basically. And you can't obviously have attacked, or you can't use it. So that's how that works.
Sounds good.
All right, so I'm going to let you guys go first. Go ahead, Donnell and Cardis.
So there's still one munching on Deagle, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to get shot down.
We're going to try and blast that one.
Okay.
This one goes off with a 3.
Pretty good.
This one's probably going to be... that's 2 10s and a 3.
Yeah.
So, 2 5s and a 3, so that's 13.
That's plenty.
Yeah.
All right, Beetle.
He puts 2
She
fingers
just
to his
kind of
head, and
looks like, oh yeah.
the one
sure.
on Deagle explodes
Okay.
into a goopy mess. And then Cardis at this point, there's 1 beetle left.
There's 2. One's been injured with the quarterstaff the first round, and the other one is not.
Okay, she's going to whack at that one again.
Okay.
The injured one. Pretty sure that's not going to. You said armor class 4.
Your armor class is 4. So basically, you'll need a 15 or better modified.
Yeah, that didn't happen. I missed.
Okay. Adrian, Donsho, and Deagle.
Yeah, Adrian will evade. Ooh, she gets it this time. 24 out of 25.
Nice.
Deagle shoots a crossbow bolt and will miss horribly.
Okay.
Don Show is definitely going to hit with a 19 on a die with his war pick, and he'll do 5 points of damage to one of them.
Excellent. All right, so it's still barely up, but so we've got two very injured beetles, Samantha and Lily.
Well, Samantha will probably hit. It's a 16 total, so I assume she hits.
Okay.
4, 5, 6 damage.
Yeah, that'll kill him.
And then I gotta grab my D4 because you know that Lily's gonna stab somebody. Ooh. She stabs somebody for 2 damage.
All right, that's enough, actually.
All right.
Okay, so they all die this round, but they still get to go. One of the two
One of them's gonna be
still
confused.
alive was sad still, so they have to roll safe. And they failed, so that one can't do anything. But the other two, 17 on the die towards Samantha, whose AC is 2. Is that correct? No, 1 now?
1.
All right, 17 for these beetles. Hits AC 1, so it actually is enough.
Should it have gone up when I leveled?
Should have what gone up? Your AC?
You said it's 1 now. It's been 1 forever.
Well, for some reason I had it as 2 before. Remember, I had to change it. I don't know why it was. I had it incorrect. 8 points of damage.
Oh!
Luckily, there's not exploding dice in this because I rolled 2 4s. That would have been bad. So as it dies, it inflicts 8 points of damage on you. And the second one, 18 on the die, 3, which would be Donnell. That's going to hit
there's
you.
3 of them left? I thought there was 2 of them left.
Yeah, the third one couldn't do anything because it was sad.
Okay.
Donnell, you get nailed as well. But these things are pain in the ass. 3 points of damage on Donnell.
Okay.
But they're dead because that basically all happens simultaneously.
Well, Sylvia's gonna go peruse their.
Wow. Here's lungs. Okay. I am quickly noting down what this room looks like so I can show you. It is basically, I'm assuming you're going to open the door now?
Yes.
Yep, Don's show would definitely pull open whatever's left of it.
Yeah, you basically smash because you're using the pick, so you probably smashed the lock and it popped open. The door, kind of swings open, and you look in, and the room is like a hemisphere. That's the right way to say it, right? Hemisphere. About 50 long hemisphere.
Okay.
Okay. Inside are 17 dragons. No.
All right. What color are they?
One of each color plus a purple one. Okay, so this space, or I should say, spaced evenly along the curved wall, are 5 niches, each with a small stone bowl in it. Above the niches are carved grinning stone faces with open mouths. A very thin line of multicolored slime, a mixture of red, orange, and yellow, slowly flows from each of the mouths to the stone bowl in the niche below. You basically have these niches with these faces like drooling colorful slime into bowls.
Do they? Does the slime kind of coalesce into a brownish color?
No, it stays. It's almost like a soft serve ice cream. It's kind of staying. Yeah,
interesting.
I guess, but it's not though. It's liquidy. I mean, but magically, it's like a soft serve ice cream. It stays. Let's see. 5 bowls are mostly full when the party enters, so they're mostly full because the party is entering.
Fantastic. Well, red, orange, and yellow. That's not brown.
Yeah, it's probably just a lighter red, warmer red.
Deagle's going to go over to the yellow one because he has gold pants, so he likes yellow stuff. He's going to go over to that one and put his dagger up under, or stick his dagger in that stuff and see what happens.
Okay, so just to be clear, the slime is all the colors.
Oh, it's mixed up together. Okay.
Yeah, but it's not. It's not separating. So like you see this line. It's almost like if you think of a like a candy cane. Well, obviously it's solid. It's not solid, rather, but it's got like colors swirling through it like that.
He sticks his dagger in it. One of them. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Yeah, it's very liquidy. And when you stick it in, again, the colors don't mix together. It stays kind of magically separated. There's like these swirly colors.
That's a good point. I try and actually stir it.
Okay. Yeah, you stir it a little bit. It still stays kind of the colors. Yeah. It's freaky.
Huh.
Or awesome, depending on what you look at.
So can Cardis walk over and like maybe look at it, study it, see if she can make any kind of, I guess, an intellect roll or something to see if this is something she's heard about in her studies?
Ooh, really?
She's not heard of this. This is not something.
I do.
Well, it's the last session, so Lily's going to chug one.
Oh. Nice. All right, so Lily grabs the mostly full bowl. The stone bowl is a little bit heavy and cool in your hands. You drink it. It's surprisingly like light. It's almost just like drinking water, or like Kool-Aid, because it's a little sweet. Yeah, you are healed for 1d4 damage. Is she hurt?
Yeah, she is actually.
Yeah, you're healed for d4 damage.
Okay, 1d4 damage. She heals for 3 damage. That's pretty good.
Yeah, you feeling a little better?
Lily says, hey, Mister, your bones are broken as fuck.
Yeah, Deagle starts licking the tip of his dagger. He starts licking the stuff off of his dagger then to see if it helps.
Mm-hmm. That doesn't seem to do anything.
Lily is gonna bring him a bowl and say, here, drink up.
Yep, he'll drink some of it.
The whole thing, though. Drink it all up.
He's gonna drink some of it?
Oh no, he'll drink if if she says to drink it all, he'll drink it all.
Okay, then you can heal for 1d4 damage.
So he was at 0, right? So up from 0.
So
that'd be 4, right? In fact, that's his max, 4.
Does magical healing fix broken bones, though?
Only if you're already healed all the way.
Oh, well, Lily will bring him a second one and say, hopefully, 2 is more healing and not like spontaneous death or something.
Yeah, and he'll gulp it down, thinking.
Use shoe polish.
is there one left?
That would be 3 drunk, so there's 2 left.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll heal the ribs, we'll say.
All right. So Donald would be like, okay, so I guess I see what's happening here, and Cardis would kind of usher him to try it as well. So he's going to drink
Sylvia
one
just
of
looks
them.
at Giselle.
Now the stuff is flowing out of the mouths into the bowls, right?
Yeah, very, very slowly.
Okay, so after he drinks it,
You
he
don't.
would make sure he puts his bowl back so that they can start filling again.
Yeah, I'm going to say what rule of warfare?
Save versus poison. You have 1d4 damage.
Okay. I'll say, watch me grab that one.
Well, Samantha got hit pretty bad, so I guess if no one else is super keen on it, she's going to drink the last one.
Yeah, I'm all good
Well,
now.
Sylvia's
Okay. Yes, they all heal 1d4 as long as you drink the whole thing.
Also 3.
They're filling back up, I guess you could say that, but crazy, crazy slow. Like as slow as like a drip in a faucet. It is like a thin line of drool, so it's like a constant stream, but it's so slow that like Donald put the thing there. If you're waiting a couple minutes, you barely see anything in the bowl still. So it's not filling up.
it's back and forth.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Does anybody else put the bowl back?
I'm gonna guess we all put the bowl back.
All right. Same thing. They're filling back up, but very slowly.
Hey, Daniel, did you ever post XP from the last section?
Yep, he did.
Probably. I was going to say usually.
Oh, I must not have seen it because I needed like 17 experience to level.
You should have got, if it's your main PC, they got 1122 and Hitchman got 561. I'm looking at my sheet right here.
Yeah, there was a lot of experience actually.
I'll find it later. It doesn't matter. Lily just needed 17. so she got it.
Well, then I'm sure she leveled, yes.
Yeah, she's level 3.
Yay, level 2. Ring a bell.
No, 3.
3. All right, so she turns around. She's like, hey, guys. I suddenly have stuff that I didn't have before. Cool. Yeah, you can level up. Why not? So, yeah, so you drink these. You know, you're hanging out in the room. It's feeling good. Everybody seems happy. What do you guys want to do?
Let's take a look at our map. The map says we have to go back out and head more east to go to a north-south corridor.
That's true. You could do that. All right, so you can head in that direction. And when you do, you see that when you get to the intersection, you can look. The north corridor runs 20 feet up, and then it turns to the right, which would be east. The southern corridor runs 20 feet, and then it turns to the left, which is west. So basically, it looks like that.
Okay.
So which way do you want to go, I guess is the question.
North.
All right, north you go. All right, so you go up to the corner. That total corridor runs 60 feet, including the square you're in, of course.
1, 2.
And then turns to the south. This is one of those like skinny wall rooms. So basically, when you get to the end and you look down, the corridor runs east-west. I was going to draw it because it's easier. I guess you can probably see that much. So it looks like that.
West. Head west.
The west. Standing on the corner is Liz for some reason.
I think it's not Liz. I think it's somebody else.
Yes. Hello, Christy.
Oh, it's Christy.
Hello.
Hey, Christy.
Long time no here.
Yeah, I know, right? It's been forever.
I assumed you died.
Yeah, I've been. I don't know how much you've been playing, but I lost my Fridays for a little while. I just got them back again. So just in time for the final session.
What am I looking at? Oh, there's a room. I guess I can see inside of the room.
Well, not really. I just drew it a little bit. Oh, you can see words in there because I started doing stuff over there. So basically, it comes down to a door.
Yeah, well, I guess there's stuff in there, so we're going to go in there.
Well, I mean, those are just words.
Yeah, well, words is stuff.
Okay.
We're going to go in there and go look at the giant floating words.
All right.
Say,
It says Doncho, Samantha, Lily, Adrian. For some reason, that's written on the wall. I don't know why.
Only the gods know why.
Yes, I probably shouldn't use my map page to also write everything out. Let me quickly use the other end of my pencil, which is an eraser. It's weird, I know.
The other end of my pencil is just more pencil.
Oh, interesting.
I don't make mistakes.
Well, that's not it. It's just a pencil. It doesn't have an eraser.
Okay, so this room happens to be 101. This room is almost entirely occupied by a gold-lined pool of liquid.
A gold-lined pool of liquid, also known as molten gold.
And the room looks like that, which is basically, what is that, 40 by
40 by 50.
Yep. And there's like something on the other wall, which I'll tell you what it is as soon as I read the room. So this room is almost entirely occupied with a gold-lined pool of liquid. Opposite the entrance to the room, across the shimmering liquid, is a platform covered with gold coins. Ooh.
Oh.
There is stuff in this room.
There is so of course the room is shimmering. The room has light because of the pool, but you guys have light as well. I'm assuming you're using your running torch.
Yes.
Let's see. So the 15-foot wide, 5-foot deep. That's the platform across the way. You can you are illuminating the ceiling. So if the players are somehow illuminating the ceiling, they're making that seem like that would be difficult. With the torch, you can illuminate the ceiling.
Well, I mean, how high up is the ceiling? Maybe it's super high up.
20 feet. So torch goes 30-foot radius, so you should be able to, unless you have your torch in the ground or the ground. You can see cracks outlining large square sections near the hallway entrance and thinner cracks running towards the platform.
I'm sorry, I was sneezing a whole bunch. What did you just say about cracks?
The ceiling has a bunch of cracks in it. Most heavily cracked right by the entrance, and less cracked near the platform that's across the pool of shimmering gold.
Okay.
So is it the pool of shimmering gold? Can we tell, is it an actual golden liquid, or is it like water that's in, like the floor is some kind of gold color and it's just regular water on top of it? Can we tell? I gotta take my staff and dip it in and then pull it up to look at it and see if it's golden liquid or if it's clear liquid in a golden basin.
Okay, yeah, you could definitely do that. So you stick your staff. Well, do you want to try to reach all the way to the floor?
Sure, if I can.
Okay, I mean it's hard to say because it's a pool, so it's don't really how deep it is. You push your staff in, so that's only like maybe a foot of the staff left above it, and you still haven't reached the bottom, so it's longer than the staff. And when you lift your staff up, it's only about this long.
Like serious? Wait a minute.
All right.
So like I
clearly,
pull it out, and like the staff looks like it's like melted out.
it's just invisible. It's invisible. Don't worry about it. It's both invisible and ethereal. That's all.
Listen, man, I've fallen in the strange goo with this DM before and lost appendages.
I mean, you could put your hand under the staff to see if it's still there if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
It definitely weighs less.
It's
it seems to be gone.
It's also ethereal. That's all.
Shit.
Your wife thought it was funny.
Yeah, she did.
So the real question is, what would happen if we went into the pool?
I assume we would be disintegrated by.
Curtis is going to recommend that's a terrible idea. So, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So it's way too far across to just like jump or anything, right?
Let's see. It's too far to jump for sure. It is. Looks like it's about 35 feet.
Are there any levers or buttons or anything that we can see on the other side?
Oh, this is a long description for just a pool full of gold. Please. Okay. This is very descriptive.
So I'm proud of this room.
Yeah, does he do something really important here, or they just really liked their idea? Okay, you illuminate the ceiling. We already got that part. The platform across the pool is, of course, far away. Okay, interesting. So yeah, it's too far to you don't see any levers or anything, or really anything on the other side that you could necessarily latch onto. There's just a big pile of gold over there.
Okay, so nothing that looks like it might be a control that would extend a bridge or something.
No, you do not see any kind of control that looks like it would extend a bridge.
I'm going to go ahead and make the decision that this is dangerous and we should go somewhere else. How much gold is even over there?
There is you've seen now what 2,000 gold pieces look like in thing. There seems to be more than that.
More than 2,000 gold pieces?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Well, okay, maybe we should figure this out then. How far across was it again?
40. The whole room is 40 feet.
Oh, just the asset. How much is the...
Well, the platform sticks out 5 feet, so it's 35 feet.
So nothing to attach anything to, or
No.
Doors.
So here's what we'll do. We'll come back next session, which never happens, because this sounds like something that we're gonna have to come prepared for.
Yeah, I think you're right about that.
Okay.
Like, I don't even know what we
Like
would
there's
do.
a clue somewhere else in the dungeon that will defeat this room, kind of thing.
Yeah, that, or we need to bring somebody who's got the mind powers of picking up gold and bringing it to us.
Yeah. Well, I was going to try and fly the owl across if there was a lever or something, but there's not. So
Here, that's what we'll do. Just tell the owl to fly over there and bring us a gold coin, and come back and just do that 3,000 times.
You could do that.
no, we are not going to do that.
We aren't going to do that. You're going to do that. We'll be back in 3 hours.
I like my owl. So.
Yeah, you can come back.
But one last thing.
Yep.
As everyone goes to leave, Samantha hurls a rock at it.
Gold?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. So you throw a rock onto the pile of gold, shingles. Some of the gold seems to fall into the pool,
Well, whatever.
and it floats to the bottom.
Wait, the rock does?
It's the bottom. No, the gold does.
Oh.
The rock is sitting on the pile.
I'm going to go pour
Wait.
another.
Maybe it only disintegrates organic material, and we could use metal to get across. What do I have that is metal that I could just throw in there? God, okay. Sorry, I have terrible allergies right now. I am going to throw an iron spike in there and see if it's fine.
Okay. Yeah, you toss an iron spike into the pool, it splashes in, and before it sinks maybe like a foot or so, it's gone.
Whoa.
Okay. So, does my character know that acid can't melt glass? Is that a thing that people know?
Yeah, I mean, you probably know that some acids don't melt glass in a world where there's magic.
All right. Oh, because it could be magic acid. Well, I have.
You know the acid. Generally, acid doesn't melt glass. Did you know that?
I have an empty flask of oil. I will throw an empty flask of oil in there.
Okay. It disintegrates.
Okay, magic acid. Yeah, we will come back when we can get across it without touching it.
Okay. Yeah, you come back.
So
This
yeah.
is Mega Dungeon.
Let me look at my map. We will go. Oh man, these allergies, man, they're killing me. Let's go back north, and we will go at that T intersection. We will go east.
Okay. Yeah, so it only goes a little bit, and then it goes south for.
Okay.
Goes basically around the pool room, and then turns to the west.
Well then,
Yeah.
let's go west.
Okay, and then it goes as far as the pool room goes, and then it opens up into a room. I guess you'd call it that. That's a 20-foot square. You're coming in at the southeast corner, and from this room, there's a at the northwest corner. There's a hallway that comes off and goes 20 feet, and then goes to the north. And basically, how does that make sense? Something doesn't make sense.
Is it
Is
you?
that made up with your other corridor? Okay, and you know what it is? I drew this one too short. Essentially, when you come around, you come back to that original fork. So basically, it looks like this. I'm
So
drawing
it's
it.
just a circle path, and we need to head back.
It's a circle path. Yeah, back to that original.
We need to head back west. Then there's.
So basically, it looks like that.
Well, wait, is that a door?
Where?
No.
No. There's no doors. You came this way.
No, go up a little bit.
This right here is the door that goes into the.
No, go west, like 2 squares. That's way more than 2 squares.
Okay, I can't see because you're talking. Where? West?
Okay, 2 squares west of the door that goes to the pool room. It looks like there's another door.
No, there's not. That was a mistaken drawing.
Okay, well, then we need to leave here. There's nothing to do here.
You mean you could meta and think it's a secret door? No, I drew the hallway wrong. That's what I was saying. There's no door there.
We have to go all the way, like, what is this, 1,000,000 feet west along this thorough?
Yeah, basically it's 1,000,000 feet back to that room that was collapsed, or the pre-construction room where you fought the something in there, trolls or something. This room.
Yeah, we're gonna have to head back there.
Yeah, so if you followed all the way back, you end up back in this room with the huge double doors, and then this is the room with the throne.
Yes.
Okay.
That's where we're going.
All right, so for the people who aren't here, I will, so they know what you're doing. Let me just read that room. That's cool. All right, so you're going to come to the construction room. This room is still under construction, although there's no indication that it's been worked on anytime recently. There's excavated stone. To the south, you see a large set of double doors, as noted. And I'm assuming you're going to go through the double doors, and that puts you back into the throne room, which is 21. So I have to go back up to 21.
Throne room is 21. Learning more stuff.
Yeah, they didn't number it like left, right. They did it, I guess, in the order that you might go through them. So, yeah, it's a pain in the butt to follow. But anyways, we're up to that. This large room has a raised dais against the western wall with a stainless steel throne upon it. What you do notice about this throne, though, is that it is pulled to the side and held by ropes, revealing underneath it a trap door. Let's see. This throne and also the archway that you just walked through are decorated with some cherubs that are they're threatening in appearance.
Yeah, meaningful cherubs.
Cherubs. Yeah. You learned last time when Liz sat on it that the throne has daggers that stick into your back.
After literally everyone said no, don't sit there.
Yep. Then she did anyways. There is a door in this room to the east is a passageway that goes that you come from basically before. That leads to the mushroom room. And under the throne is a passageway, of course. And there's that door there that you guys opened and then immediately closed because there was something creepy inside.
Yeah, there's a bunch of mold.
Yep.
Last time we went into a room full of a bunch of mold, it was rough.
That is true.
Okay. Trapdoor or... Well, I don't want to do the trapdoor room because then I'll have to draw a new map. A new page.
Yeah, I mean, as far as where you haven't been that you know of, just so that we're on the same page here, you've got... Well, you went down the trapdoor a little bit, as you can see. But you didn't follow that route. I think I drew a little bit more than you guys actually. This room right here was full of treasure. You didn't go this way.
That room wasn't full of treasure.
Well,
the room on the other side of the door was full of treasure.
Yeah, the room on the other side of the door was full of treasure. You didn't go this way. And then if you went back, this is the room where you fought the weird mushrooms the first time.
Yes.
You never went to that room. And then there's the room full of bones.
We also didn't explore as much of the room as you've drawn. Both the bone room and that room where we fought the mushrooms, we didn't go inside.
That's right. You didn't, because the bone room was full of bones, and the mushroom room was full of weird, creepy mushrooms that attacked you and almost killed you.
All right. Well, let's go through the mushroom room. Okay, so guys, there's a room. There's mushrooms in it. If the mushrooms are touched by light, they will scream, and monsters will come kill us. So we got to walk through that room in total darkness.
Okay,
sounds good.
Well, you're just on board. That's fine.
That's fine.
Okay, you can do that. Okay, yeah, so the pathway to the east is what you're talking about, right?
Yeah. Mushroom room.
Okay, so you extinguish your torch. And you're, I guess, feeling along the wall. And you're going to move to the east. The room starts to it turns. It's like a slow curve to the north, and then you can feel that you're entering into a room. And I guess you know this. You're probably leading the way, so you stay on the southern part of the wall, moving out of that room to not alert the mushrooms until you get past the corner. At which time you relight your torches, and you are now here.
Yes, and we're going to go south into that other room.
Okay. South into the other room. Room 16. All the numbers. You can keep track of it.
16.
All right, so.
I'm not going to write the number, because then later I'm not going to remember why I wrote the number, and then I'm going to think there's 16 of something in there.
All right, so. In the center of this room. Oh, no, you killed those. Okay, so basically this room has 4. You'll notice when you walk in. There's 4 archways. Not archways. There's these
pentagrams.
There's yeah.
Pillars.
Pillars, yeah. Pillared sections. There's one in each one of the openings. So the openings to the north, south. Okay, so the blah. So there's lintels, basically. Posted lintels with fluted columns with lintels across the top. That's what it is.
What the hell is a lintel?
The lintel is the part that goes across the top.
Okay.
I think we had this conversation last time, and then I just showed you a picture, which I will do again because that's the simplest way to do it. Because there's no box text in this module, which I guess is good, but it does make it difficult sometimes. All right, so essentially you've got 4 of these things. You walked through one of them to get here.
We
it's
did?
not 4 corners. Well, it's behind you. As you walk through, you'll see it's behind you. Yeah. It's not all smoky like that, though.
Are any of them smoky like that?
Northeast. South. No, none of them are smoky. That's just for effect, I guess.
Okay, and there's.
But I will say this: so above the because you notice here there's a skull, right?
Yeah.
In the drawing, the openings in the north and south, they have crudely carved stone skulls sitting in them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just the north and south, and not the east and west?
The north and south have the skulls in them. Above all of them, there are the niches for the skulls, or the skulls could fit into, but only those 2 have skulls, and they're stone.
Can we get up to them pretty easily, or?
I mean, they're 10 feet up, so it can be done.
Well, since I'm sure Liz would have very graciously given us that blue skull, knowing we were going to adventure over here, I'm going to see if I can get boosted up there and put the blue skull on there and see if it opens a portal.
Oh, okay, yeah. When you get up top, you get on somebody's shoulders, I guess.
Yeah.
You can actually see that, much like the other room where you found the skull, there's actually the 3 pins sticking up, like the bowling ball pins.
Yeah, okay. I put the skull over there, and then a portal opens, and I jump
So
through.
which one do you want to do? North, south, east, or west?
The north and south already have skulls there, don't they?
They have stone skulls, yep.
Yeah, I'm going to go west.
Okay. Wow, there's a long description in here. Okay, when you put it on there, sparks shoot out.
No portal opens?
No portal opens, no. There's a whole lot of writing just to say there was sparks.
I take the skull back, and I say, well, This is a skull of resurrection, and I believe. Let me check my notes here. Where are my notes about this?
Yeah, so basically, there's like it's almost like a short circuit, when you try to put it on there.
Yeah, and I know that there's a different red. Red, I have written right here. Here it is. Red is teleportation. Blue is resurrection. So clearly, we need to go find Red Skull.
The red skull.
The Red Skull.
Yes.
So we go to the room with the Red Skull.
Okay.
I didn't think that would work.
All you had to do is ask. I mean, yeah. So basically, you've got all this going on in here, and you're experimenting or whatever.
Monster show.
The only obvious exit is to the south, where there's a path. But currently, that doesn't seem to do what you did. Didn't seem to do what you wanted it to do. It did not resurrect you, nor did it open a portal.
Well, then I guess we go south.
Okay. To the south you can go. It only goes about 20 feet before it opens up into a room that is
full of red skulls.
Full of red skulls, exactly. This room is
20 feet.
a total of. I'm just going to draw it.
You know, once I started drawing my maps more and making sure I was being really good on them, you started also drawing maps?
Yeah. Well, because, yeah. Or is it because I started doing it that your maps got better?
No, because it was like one session after I started drawing my maps.
Okay, well, I can just explain to you if you want.
That's fine. I think you're
So basically, directly across from you. So this room is 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 80 feet wide by 30 feet deep. So 80 feet east-west by 30 feet north-south. You're coming in on the north wall, obviously, and the fourth square from the west wall.
Fourth square from the.
Yeah.
So there's 3 squares west of us, or 4.
There's 3 squares west. Yep, and you're in the fourth, and then there's 4 squares to the east, basically.
1, 2.
Directly across from you on the southern wall is a door.
Okay.
On the most easterly northern square, there's a passageway going north, but you can't see into it obviously from where you are, but you can see there's a passageway there. But in addition to that, probably more importantly, is what's in the center of the room.
A pool full of gold.
Maybe.
Red skull.
This room is surrounded by a stone balcony. So when you kind of step in, the ceiling is really low, and then you look up and you can see the ceiling is higher, and there's basically a balcony above you. The stone balcony is about 10 foot wide, and it goes around the entire floor.
Oh. Well.
It's 10 feet above the floor, supported from beneath by stone columns and arches. The ceiling is 30 feet above floor level. Two corridors to the north. Enter this room at the... Oh, that's a weird way to write this thing. Okay, actually, this is what I said to you is absolutely wrong. You're on that balcony currently.
We're on the balcony.
Yep. So basically, all right. So basically, you're coming to this room. You're here, and this other passageway to the north are on your level. This door is below you 10 feet.
How the fuck am I supposed to draw that? Okay.
Well, they've just put a dotted line. That's why it was confusing.
And it's 10 feet out?
Yep, 10 feet, basically, around the whole thing.
Is there stairs or whatever?
It
Or a
doesn't
ladder?
describe stairs, but I see stairs. So there's stairs going down in the center. So you can literally walk down in the center if you want. However, I'm not sure if you want because there are some creatures in this room. And I don't think you've seen these creatures before, so it's very exciting. You get to read another cool creature to you. They are not mushrooms. I know you wanted mushrooms.
That's what I wanted. I wanted it to be mushrooms or giant crickets.
I don't think it's either. Come on. Oh. Oh. Well, this is fantastic. Where's an echo? Somebody's causing an echo. Somebody's got to mute themselves.
It's probably Christina.
What about me?
Might be. Well, we know it's not Tony or Rex. It's either Alexander or Alexander. So one of you guys mute.
I'm muting on my headset and you're still echoing.
Okay. All right. Nope, it's you, Christina. So just try to mute yourself in between because you're causing that. Yeah. I mean, I like to hear myself, just not twice. Okay, so I will read the description. These degenerate humanoids may have had human ancestors in the distant past, but they bear only slight resemblance to men in the current day. They are pigmentless albinos, entirely eyeless, with massive pointed ears, mouths full of fangs, and claws on their hands and feet.
They're Batman! Run!
They do not wear clothing. Oh, they attack with their filthy claws, it says. Now, as soon as you guys come into the room with the light, much like the mushrooms, they start screaming.
Wait, but they don't have eyes?
They do not have eyes, but they start screaming because in their scream, they're like they're screeching. Cool.
Well, clearly they're Batman and they're echolocating by screaming at us.
That could be the case. They are. Let me see if there's any on the level with you.
I had to step away for a second. Are they actually men-sized?
Yeah. Well, and women-sized.
Well, you know what I meant. Man,
They're both men and women.
Okay.
Yeah. So yes, but they're human size. Yeah, they're all below, and they are screaming. And when you come in, they seem to like direct their attention towards you. As soon as your torches kind of fill the room, you can see them, and though you have quickly assessed that the torches weren't what attracted them because.
How many are?
12.
Holy moly! Okay, Lily's gonna throw her up. She has some oil. She's gonna throw one on the stairs.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, what's everyone else doing? Good.
Well, the Cardis will immediately begin preparing her sleep spell.
Oh, nice.
Now, before we do this, they're down the stairs, right? So if I hurl a sleep spell at them, per se, I'm not going to sleep my damn party members again, am I?
As much as it saddens me to say this, you will not sleep your party.
Okay. So, are they just screaming up at us, or have they actually begun moving toward us?
They're going to start. They're moving towards you. Yep.
Okay, then she's going to immediately try to sleep them.
Okay. All right, that's cool. Yeah, they're hostile. They're going to move towards you. Let's roll initiative to see if you can get the oil and the sleep done before they get to the stairs.
Okay.
So, I think Rush did it last time, so we're going to do Tony. Didn't you do it? Yeah, right. So Tony.
5.
They got a 6.
Oh.
However, their move is only 40, and they are going upstairs, which are 10. And they're there. They're not all right under the stairs. So I'm going to say there's 12 of them. I'll roll a d12 to see how many are close enough to get to the top of the stairs before this happens.
Mr. Level 12.
7. All right. There were 7 that were near the stairs. They're going to run up. So they're actually on you. The other 5 are still below. And yeah, they're going to try to. I mean, since there's 7 of them and 7 of you, I think it's just we're just going to have one each. No, there's more of you now. There's 9 of you now. You're growing. Yes. All right, so I'll roll red. All right, good. That's good. You have like an army. I wonder why they noticed you. All right, the first Screechman, number 1. He misses everybody with 6. Oops, so number 2. This is with the 3. Boy, my 20's not going to. I just rolled natural 20 when I said that. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, hey, Christina, you get hit by a natural 20.
Lovely.
Yeah.
So excited.
The Mifa. They attack you with their filthy claws for d6 damage. Let's see. 4 points.
Cool. I'm still standing.
Hey.
Sweet.
All right. So Screechman number 4. Well, it's 9 on that. It's not getting anybody. Creature man number 5's 15 on number 5. Number 5 would be 1, 2, 3. That'd be Donnell. Let me check a 15 on my attack table. There, 1 hit die. That hits AC 3. So Donnell gets hit by a filthy claw. 3 points.
Sylvia's listening to this conversation.
For how many points?
Talking about the snow that's coming over, and she
5?
thinks it's her head, and then you hear a
No, 3 points. Sorry.
kind of
3.
escaping
Make
from
me
her
roll.
breath.
7. All right, I'm good.
Lily gets attacked by 1, but they miss. And number 7 is attacks 5 again, which is Donnell again, with a 13. Does that hit you? 13, it's AC 5. Unless you've changed your AC, that is your AC, so you get hit. Your AC 5, right? I know. Rush?
Yes, sorry, I was muted.
That's okay. 6 points of damage that time.
Oh, shit. That hurt.
Claw digs into Donnell.
So that's the 911.
Now it's your turn. We'll start with Tony.
How far is it across from where they're at? There's another door on across there, you said?
It's down the stairs 10 feet and then across 30. So it's 40 feet away, basically.
Okay. Let's see. Adrian's going to evade, I guess, then, because that's too far away to do what I was going to do.
Okay.
She'll actually do it for 10, so she evades.
Okay.
Dodging. Let's see. Deagle is going to try to crossbow, and Donsho will use his pick. Deagle will miss. Donsho is probably going to hit armor class 1.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they're naked. I can't imagine. There she is 7.
And he'll do 5 points of damage to one of them with his
That's enough.
pick.
Go on. 1 down.
That war pick is nasty.
Yeah, well, see, he's got an 18 strength, so it's plus 3 damage and plus 3 to hit.
Nice.
Holy cow. Okay. All right. Perfect. So there is 6 more up there with you. Over to Samantha / Lily.
Well, Samantha is going to shoot down at the group down there with her crossbow.
Okay.
And that will definitely hit for 1 damage.
Okay. It does not quite kill one. How about Lily?
And then Lily, now that she leveled up during while she was drinking that juice, she's going to try and use her even better mental assault. Oh. I rolled a 4. What does 4 do? Mind Thrust. This attack seeks to short out the synapses of the brain, doing XD6 damage.
Oh.
Okay, I am... What is my power level?
The power level is the roll. So whatever you rolled to activate it, that's your power level.
Okay, so I'm going to hit 3 of them for 4d6 damage.
Holy crap. 3 of them.
Yeah, because it says, unless otherwise noted, a scion can affect 1 target per scion level with their mental assault.
Nice.
And it is not otherwise noted.
It is not. That needs to be done. Okay, awesome. That's a lot. Unless you roll a 1, you're going to kill them because they have 5 hit points. So.
Well, I'm going to.
You roll 4 1s basically. So.
Instead of doing that, I'm going to roll 18 damage.
Okay. That then are you attacking the 7 of them? Rush being intimidated by how good your psionics are compared to his has fallen out of the.
Yeah.
Are you attacking the 3 of them that are up here fighting you guys, or any of the ones at the bottom?
I'm fighting the ones that are up with us.
Okay.
But unlike Rush's telekinetic bullets, mine are just literally their brains explode.
Right. So basically, 3 of them just die. 1, 2, 3. Their brains, their eyes bleed. Well, they don't have any eyes, so their ears bleed because they have big
Their
ears.
ears bleed and they fall over dead.
Okay, 3 have dropped. Mifa and Thorkick, what would you like to do?
They're probably just gonna try to whack at them, the closer ones.
Nice.
And then, so that'll be 7 and AC 1.
Okay, 7 hits actually. AC
Oh,
7?
okay. Yeah, that's surprising. That'll be 3 from Thorcrick and 4 from Mifed.
Okay. That doesn't kill these two, but it weakens them pretty bad. Cool. Rush, which is Donnell / Cardis.
Yeah, sorry about that. So Donnell's gonna try to blast the one that hit him. Is it still alive?
I'll say yes.
Okay. We're gonna attempt to blast it. Yeah. For 20 points of damage.
That's it's still No, I'm just kidding.
Jesus Christ! Don't do that.
A giant ball of thought comes out of Donnell's head and blasts the crap out of this one. All right.
Good. You got one.
Yeah.
One.
Cardis is going to try and sleep the others that are down below.
Okay, the 4 down below. Okay. Roll
Yes.
your what's 2d8, right, for sleep?
I think so. Unfortunately, let me get back over to it.
Yeah.
I wrote it down, I think. I thought. Sleep. Shit, I did not.
First level magic user spells. Let's see. You've got like 3 spells, Rush.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so yeah, 2d8.
2d8. Okay.
2d8 1 hit dice, and they're 1 hit dice apiece, and there's 5 down there.
All right, so
So
2d8. I got. So I rolled 7 total. 5 and a 2.
That's perfect then. So that'll knock down all 5 of those that are down there.
Okay.
They're out for like crazy amount of time, so I'm just gonna mark them as dead. Assuming you're gonna cut their throats, but you can obviously not kill them if you want.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
Leaving only 2 that are up there with you that are both heavily injured. They are screaming, and at the same time, they are failing their morale. So they are going to jump off the side or down. They're going to run, basically.
I don't know. Maybe he eats it.
They're running. Oh, actually, no. They went first, so it's actually initiative before they can do anything. So, Alexander, please roll initiative for the group. They got a 2.
Well, I got a 6, so they're not going anywhere.
Okay. I mean, we don't have to. Well, unless you want to. Go ahead. You can kill them.
I'd kill them.
Okay. Go for it.
I mean, we don't know they're running yet anyways. So.
That's correct. Yeah, they haven't.
Yeah. Lily got another 4. 4 is a good number to get.
4 is very good. And there's 2 left, and you're doing 46 damage to them?
Wow. I barely killed them with only 11 damage.
Okay. So, the remaining 2, blood starts to spurt out of their ears, and they fall dead. And you are now in a room with 7 crushed, bleeding, burnt guys up near you, and at the foot of the stairs are 5 that are sleeping peacefully. What would you like to do?
Doncho is going to go to one of them that's sleeping, and he's going to take his pick, and he's going to cut open his chest, and he wants to see if they have the same type of organs that a human does.
I mean, shit, kill it first.
Well, I think that probably... that may
I kind of think that would probably kill it.
Yeah, I mean, more or less. They got a heart and lungs and guts and stuff.
Then he shows it to Cardis and says, "Well, do you know anything about these people?"
Would I know anything about them? Yes, I am.
No.
This is nothing I would have seen before?
That's correct.
Okay. She would take a look at it and basically agree with the biology that's obviously present and mention that, but I have never even so much as read of something like this before.
At least they die easy.
That's, fairly true. They attack us, and then they die. Much better than they attack us, and then we die, Lily says.
You hear Donnell over in the corner grumbling somewhat.
Lily is quite pleased that her psionics have fully awakened.
Yes, you're
At least
fully
she-
awakened now.
I have a feeling they're not going to be picking it up. Just
At least she thinks they're fully awakened. She doesn't realize that she could roll a 6.
You could also push it.
If I roll a 4 and I push it and get a 2, can I use the 6 effect?
That's how it works. Yeah.
Oh man, I always forget that. I might do that. What if I get like a 9?
Well, then that would be your power roll when adjudicating the damage and stuff.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Maybe I should start pushing it.
You can. I think a lot of the stuff can push as long as it can be pushed, which I think most of your stuff can be.
It just says can be pushed. Results 1 through 3 may be concentrated on.
Yeah, there you go.
Since this is a middle attack, there's no visible sign.
Yep. So you can push yours, but like Rush can't push his. His just goes off. I think.
Let's
But I can't remember now.
Instant, no
Yeah,
concentration.
she did.
You're
Can
correct,
be pushed.
Yeah.
It says
Because
that
if
it
you could
can't
push
be
that
level.
one, it would be crazy once you have 5 in it.
over and look at my box.
Yeah.
You can just keep floating it until you get like 20 d6 and just like level things, which is pretty awesome. But no.
Well, I already goes off on everything but a 6, literally. So
Yeah, I mean, so then you start pushing it. That could come. I mean, yeah, I don't think I think I like that you can push that. That might be too powerful.
be earth shattering at this point.
Okay, well then you need to update the document because I said it can be pushed.
No, yours can be. I'm talking about the mental bolts.
I know, I'm reading it. Telekinetic blast. Instant, no concentration, can be pushed.
Oh, then you can. You can push it.
Nah, that's all right.
I wouldn't ever push it. I mean, maybe if you rolled a 2.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, if you push it, right, exactly. If you roll low, like a 2, it's worth pushing it. Because it's so powerful. I mean, 5d6 damage is a fireball. So that's pretty.
All we need now is Mighty Thor and Captain America.
So it's called Screechmen. Those are Screechmen.
It's a very.
What do you want to do? The Screechmen are dead. They do not carry anything, so if you search their bodies, all you just saw was the guts. They are naked and filthy.
Just search the room. Is what I would start doing.
I mean, the room is
Full of
It's a
Screechman
question.
poop.
I mean, I'll point out that the Screechmen made a lot of noise, as any fair DM would. This room has nope. That's the wrong room. Screechman. Okay, so you're searching the room. You can roll a d6. See if anything interesting is in this room. You're searching the upper part or the lower part? Rush.
I guess down. Wow, I don't know. I'll start in the upper and work my way down.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d6.
Oh shit! Sorry, dude. Forgot that I have to actually do that. Well, I rolled a 5 once on the
Okay.
first roll. That's for one character. The other character gets also a 5.
Why not?
So that's terrible.
Yeah, you don't find anything. I mean, the room is pretty empty. Maybe they were passing through. Maybe they don't live in this exact area. Maybe they ate everything.
Yeah. Try the lower part too, or is it just one roll for the whole place?
You can spend more time rolling if you want. I mean, remember that every time you're searching, time goes by. And time equals.
Let's
Okay.
I mean, you can search all you want, but time is wandering monsters.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll just search the top then and nothing.
Okay. Nada. Okay, so where do you guys want to go? Or what do you want to do now?
east.
East. Okay, through that northeast corridor.
Yeah.
All right. So you look down that corridor. It runs for 30 feet total, including that first square, and turns to the north. As soon as it turns to the north, it only basically I'm just going to draw it. So when you get to that end part and it turns to the north, not that square, but the one above it, there's an eastward passage. So it basically runs 10 feet, then there's an eastward passage. But in addition to that, on the west wall in that same square is a door. Also, it continues to run north for 30 feet beyond that passage, and then it looks like it banks off to the northeast. I'm sorry. So it looks like this. Just so if that description was not adequate. Am I showing you the right area? Yeah, right there.
Okay, so it goes up.
Yeah, so it goes up.
I drew this slightly wrong. Up.
Yeah, up and over.
2,
So
3.
that, boom, boom. That's a passageway. Which if you when you get past the square, I can tell you what's in there. You got door here, and you got bend.
Goes up. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a diagonally thing. I hate diagonally things.
I know you do. Don't we all?
I do want to say, if anyone gets annoyed that I'm calling the shots every time and they want to be the shot caller, that's fine. It's just we recently learned that if one person decides where they go every time, we get through rooms fast.
I have no problem with it.
Yeah, and it was actually written in the 1981 rules. That's how you should do it. Imagine that it actually works that way.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
I want to go up and go through the door, but before I go up, I'm gonna look down the hallway.
Where do that? You gonna what?
I'm gonna go up to where the door is. I'm gonna look down the hallway, and then I think I want to go through the door.
Okay, perfect. That hallway runs 1, 2, 3, 30 feet. Then it ends. And in that last square where it ends, there's a door on the north and a door on the south wall.
Okay.
So like that.
All right. Yeah, I want to go through the door we're next to.
Okay. All right. It seems like actually we'll do this for the last room or one room before we take a break because we're getting close. So you open up this door, I believe. Let me just read it. Make sure there's no instant death when you open the door or anything, so we know right away. Oh yeah. So you can pull this door open pretty easy. It's a pretty easy door to pull open. It opens up into a room that is basically a triangle.
Okay.
So it's like this.
Yep. Okay.
Yep. And yeah, there's a rusty bucket and a broom leaning against the wall.
Okay. And we go in here and we close the door and we take a chill out break and we use the bucket to pee in.
Okay.
Because we're gonna take a bio break, right?
Yeah, let's do it. All right, let's take a break. 5 minutes. Ah. Oh, look, my phone is telling me to watch my video. That's weird. It's like the Matrix. No. Matrix?
I believe you were looking for Inception.
Inception, thank you. That was fast. What kind of pizza is it? Pepperoni?
Great value. I think it's like a meat lovers or something.
Oh. You like meat?
According to my mom, who's yelling at me about being a lazy asshole, it's a DiGiorno.
It sounds Italian. Okay. I usually just make pizza on English muffins. Very retro.
Yeah. Well, when pizza's on a bagel, you can have pizza anytime. Of course, you said English muffin, but
Bagel is, that's fancy. Tony's back. Alexander never goes anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, I did go to the bathroom, but I just brought my headset.
Oh, smart. As long as you mute it, that's good. Back, Christina. No, okay. So
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so we just went on rush. Hitting minor emergency. Minor.
so like he lost a toe or something.
Right. That sounds minor.
Like he comes back and like he's missing a hand. Don't worry, guys, I'm back.
I think a full
Minor
hand, major. Like your pinky finger, minor.
Yeah. Okay, he's missing a pinky finger when he gets back. It just has like a Band-Aid over it, but blood's still squirting out.
I mean, that sounds right for Rush.
Isn't Rush like, well, he works in a hospital, so he might know some like first aid stuff. He works in a hospital, right?
I think so. That's what he says. I mean, we don't know. Everybody could be lying about.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
We're on the internet. We could all goldfish or whatever, like catfish.
Yeah. Like the truth is, I'm actually like some, rich dilettante who inherited a lot of money. I just like to complain about being poor.
Oh, well, that's terrible. I was like, feeling some kind of bond as a fellow poor person. Now I know it's all been a sham. Guess I'm not poor anymore, so it's fine.
Yeah, sorry you had to find out this way.
It is kind of a terrible way to find out. Although I guess it's not worse than the way that I found out that this is the last session.
You mean the title?
No, man. One day you just make a bunch of sessions and then you list one of them as the last one. I was like, what the hell? What is this? You're not even gonna wait till December to make the last session?
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
You monster.
It's sad.
I thought we were friends.
I know. It's actually, I blame Crystal since she left.
Oh, well, that's convenient.
Whoever walks away gets blamed. So it's between Crystal and Rush at this point.
Well,
Rush always looks cold in this picture.
Probably because he's covered in snow.
Yeah. All right. As soon as Crystal gets back, we're just going to roll because if he has a minor emergency, we don't know how long it might take. It's already been 8 minutes. Nobody else is in a place where it snows, right? Russia's down south. You guys are all southern. Well,
I mean, it's.
I'm in Nebraska.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, Nebraska's got a lot of snow.
Yeah.
Didn't snow yet, though, did it?
It snowed a little bit, but it's kind of like Nebraska's really weird. We got like fall, and then we got like, oh, it's not actually fall, and then we got like, oh, it's winter, and then it's like, no, it's not. So like we got a lot of like really cold days, and then we'll have like decent days, and then the cold will come back, and eventually it's there to stay. But we haven't gotten to that point yet.
Yeah. We're supposed to get a little bit of snow, and I got 8 inches. So it was a surprise. Okay, let's cross the back. Tony, you're back, right? It says I'm back.
You
Cool.
got me. I mean, a snack.
Is it ice cream?
No, it's too cold. It's 44 here, so it's too cold for ice cream.
Oh, see, I'm weird like that. The colder it is, the more I want ice cream. I know. I mean, don't stand outside with it, obviously. Although it wouldn't melt, so maybe that's the right way to do it.
And I'm like Alex too, man. I've been sick all week with allergies and sinuses, and today was the first day I felt good. But man, it's hit me again this afternoon, so I'm drained.
I feel like a lot of people that I've been talking to, even myself included, have had bad allergies this year. I don't know what it is. Long count.
Oh man, my allergies were way worse this year than they were last year.
We had that cold front that come through Monday or Tuesday, and ever since then, man, I've just been horrible sick with them.
Crystal.
She must have had an emergency too.
Yeah. Pizza emergency. I don't know how to do it, but I did it by mistake on another YouTube thing that I do. You can stop the stream, but then you don't actually stop it. It's kind of interesting. So like instead of like just sitting here now, it would just cut away to nothing, and then when the video finally uploads to YouTube, it's seamless. You don't have that dead spot in the middle where you're taking the break. I did it.
I'm back.
Aha! All right, you're back. We're just gonna go for it. So, just in case somebody's first session is session 20, when they're watching it, you introduce your character. So, just so you know, they've just killed some monsters, making a lot of noise.
Introduced our characters.
Oh, really?
I'm not sure why I'm not sure why I'm reintroducing my character. I've been here the whole time, but my name is Liz. I'm a redheaded warrior, and I have a thief companion with me, whose name is Mercedes.
Mercedes, that's right. I totally skipped everybody introducing the characters this time, didn't I?
And we walked into a room that had a rusty bucket and a broom, and also a Liz and a Mercedes.
You come out of the bucket room, and Liz is standing there.
No, we found her in the bucket room.
Oh, she's in the bucket room.
Yeah, she got really drunk the other night ago, like she always fucking does, and wandered off, and I guess apparently she wandered into the dungeon by herself.
You open up the bucket door, and Mercedes and Liz are like straightening up their clothes and like rubbing their lips, like, hey, we didn't tell you could come in here. You need to fucking knock first. It's fucking, just generosity.
Oh, this is the 7 minutes in heaven closet. My bad.
Yeah, this is where we're at in junior high.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was what was in that closet. So where do you want to go now? You got north passageway, and then you got an east passageway that seems to have 2 doors.
East and then north.
So east to the northern door. Okay.
Yes.
Let's see. That is.
And that is the room full of the treasure that we're going to have. It's going to be so much treasure that we're going to have to leave. Every time we come in here, we find a room that's full of so much treasure that we have to leave.
That has happened the last couple of times. Though not yet. It's happened. You're finally starting to hit the treasure. Okay, the door's unlocked, so you're able to open the door, and it is it's a 20-foot square room. You're coming in on the obviously the south wall in the most westernly square. Okay, so that's an easy one. Standing against the north wall is a large machine encased in a rusting metal framework. It's 10 foot by 10 foot square, made up of many tubes and wires running to and from 14 cracked empty jars. The jars rest on shelves within the framework. In the center of the framework is an upright, rusty metal coffin. There is a crystal dome protruding from the ceiling, 1 foot in diameter, 6 foot deep. On the south wall, which obviously is the wall that you came from, but next to it, there is a small switch in the down position.
Okay. Then
So you could flip the switch.
push the switch.
Okay. So you flip the switch up. Let's see.
Yeah, flip
If the switch is moved to the up position, which is what you just did, the crystal dome will light up. The crystal dome lights up, illuminating the room. That's it. You want to do?
And then the party will be attacked. 15 robots.
Well, let's see what's in the coffin. Maybe it's a mummy made out of gold.
The coffin swings open easily and is filled with soft foam with man-shaped indentations sculpted into it.
All right, well, clearly this is the thing that I should tell Liz not to get inside of because it will stab her.
I'm thinking whatever was inside of that is probably now out of it. Makes more sense.
Indeed. There doesn't seem to be anything in the coffin right now.
Well.
Throw a rock at it just to be sure.
Okay. I throw a rock at the open coffin.
Yep. It bounces off the foam and falls on the ground. Doesn't seem to do anything.
Can the coffin be taken out of there?
Probably not without a huge amount of effort. It's in the center of the machine with wires and stuff attached to it.
Okay. Then this must not be the treasure.
Can I lift the foam?
You lift the foam?
Yeah, can I lift the foam up? Pull the foam up and see if there's anything under it?
It's like glued in or attached to the inside. You can do it, cut it out, but you can't. It doesn't pull out if you just try to pull it.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna take that much effort. I just wanted to see if I could, see if there was anything under it.
No,
but if it doesn't come out easy, I'll just nothing's there.
Nope, it appears to be attached pretty firmly into the coffin.
The crystal dome. Do I see a way that we could maybe get it out of there?
The crystal dome in the ceiling?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's up on the ceiling. It's 10 feet up. You can try to pull it out if you want. You have to dig it out with like your dagger or something. Yeah?
Well, can I climb on top of the metal and then try and pry it out?
Liz will grab Samantha and say, whoa. We've seen people stab things that light up before. They tend to get shocked.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna just do with my really long pole then.
Okay. You gonna touch it?
Yeah.
All right. You touch it. It like clinks, like it's made out of it's glass. It's crystal. You don't get shocked.
Wait, is it glass or is it crystal?
It's crystal.
Yeah, crystals are worth money.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if you get shocked, I'm going to say I told you so.
Okay, if I get shocked and you say I told you so, I will still be a halfling that's happy that I tried. So
Okay.
I'm gonna try.
All right, go ahead. Roll a d6. Try and dig it out of the ceiling.
I got a 4. But I have
Okay.
a plus strength, so 6.
Okay, even better. You shatter it, and pieces of crystal fall all over the ground. And you notice in the ceiling there's like a little flat square, about maybe like 2 inches square, and that was where like the light was coming from. So it's still lighting, but there's no longer crystal on it, and it's not as pleasant. The light is not as pleasant as it was because the crystal is not diffusing it, making it beautiful.
Well, that sucks. Oh well, I tried. Samantha will hop down and say, whatever, I tried.
It's reasonable.
We didn't have a crystal dome before, and now we still don't have one.
That is a good way to look at the world. Okay, so what else do you want to do? You got this machine. You've got the door you came through. Obviously, you got the switch, which you already switched.
Well, do I see a way to activate the machine? I
Um,
assume it's completely broken because
it seems to be broken, yeah, so far as you can tell.
because all the jars are broken.
Yeah, the jars are all broken. And that is what the machines used to be hooked to. So, yeah.
Unless anyone else has any bright ideas, I'm ready to keep looking for treasure.
Lead on, halfling.
All right, I'm gonna turn the light off.
Okay, you turn the light off. Roll a d6.
1.
All right, so you reach up to the switch, and when you kind of push on the switch plate a little bit, unintentionally, and when you do, in the most easterly southern square, a door opens.
Ah, well, there's where the treasure is. The light, the crystal is just a distraction. To distract us from the secret door, in which there is treasure. So let's go through the secret door.
Okay. Yes. If you look through that secret door, you see that there's a corridor that runs to the east, 30 feet.
Wait, it goes east.
Look to see what this says. So make sure it doesn't say anything inside of it. It's important. Let's see. That is the. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. That's that. All right, so yeah, the corridor is dark, but you get a torch so you can see down into it, and yeah. So basically, yeah, it looks like it's a small like corridor, basically a 30-foot corridor, and it is dark. So that light doesn't come in here. What would you like to do?
I mean, look around the room. There's got to be another switch or something.
Okay. You look around the room. You can roll a d6. Is anybody else looking as well?
I'll go ahead and look too.
Mercedes will look.
Okay.
I got a 2.
Okay.
Got a 4.
Okay, so you notice there's Samantha all the ways down at the end, so all the ways down the east side. There seems to be there's a loose stone on the floor in front of basically the most easternly square, the southern part.
Right, there's a loose stone.
A loose stone, yeah, like a flagstone.
I'm gonna push the stone, and if that doesn't work, I'm gonna take the stone out. Or
okay, yeah, you push the stone, doesn't seem to move around, it's just like loose, but you can pull it right out, yeah. And when you do, you see there's a 1-inch round hole in the ground.
A 1-inch round hole in the ground?
Yep, there's a hole in the ground, 1 inch under the thing, and it's it's fairly deep because you can't see the bottom of the hole. Like it's not like you're looking.
I mean, I try and wait 1 inch around. Can my extending pole reach into it?
Sure, if you want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna feel around in there, see how far down it goes.
All right, yeah. So you stick your extending pole down, you push it down. It goes down about 5 feet, and when it feels like it hits solid at the bottom, it seems to throw a switch, and a door opens on the southern wall. It cracks open.
Great. Let's. This will be the room with all the treasure in it. Let's go in it.
Okay. All right, so you open up that door, and you are standing in or looking into a 20-foot square room. You are coming in through the most westerly square on the north wall. There's a door on the most easterly square of the south wall. And let's see. This okay, yeah. So basically, this room is as I described. There is a door here. Otherwise, there's not really much in the room. It's actually very clean. There's no dust. There's no footprints. There's no, it looks pretty. Looks like swept clean. And as you come into the room and you look around, like the secret door that you opened with the pole is a very obvious door here. Like it's a slidey door.
Oh, okay. Well, we're going the right way. I guess next is to go through that door to the south. And I hope that it goes west and not east, because I don't want to draw another map.
Okay, so it actually goes south 20 feet. And then it all right, I'm going to draw this. This is a very strangely shaped room. Because you love strangely shaped rooms, I can tell.
I hate strangely shaped. Why are you doing this to me, guy who made this map? I like your module, but I hate your maps. Just make square rooms.
All rooms should be square. Hey, maybe he's an architect. Okay.
He's one of those still in college architects who thinks everything has to look pretty and who cares about function. When I was in college, I knew a lot of architects like that.
All right. So, I know there's a bunch of writing on this, so because I'm overlapping into my writing, but basically, that's what the room looks like.
Oh,
You're loving that, I can tell.
Why?
Yeah, I know. I cannot tell you why it looks like that.
1, 2, 3, 4 over 4. 1, 2.
Actually, it says this room is designed to make it hard for Alex to draw the map.
Ah!
I didn't even know.
How did it know it was going to be me? Okay, and then that goes over like that. It goes down 1, 2, and over, but then there's a thin wall right there. This is going to go over here, and that's going to go over there. And then the corridor goes over there, and it's going to go on to my next page, which is annoying, but okay. God, my allergies are killing me. What's in this room?
Okay. This is good.
Rocks? Treasure? Goblins?
The walls of this room are decorated in faded chipped paint, with pastoral scenes showing deer, pheasants, hedgehogs, squirrels, and other woodland creatures frolicking about.
I love it.
Scattered on the floor of the room are 15 artificial bushes with thick dowels for branches and tattered green silk leaves.
I love it.
In the center of this room are 4 wooden statues arranged in a circle. They have been carved to look like short, 3 feet tall, so that's not short to you, 3-eyed men with pointy hats, sitting cross-legged on the floor. There are a few chips of faded paint on them, and each... okay, you can see that. Each statue has a large garnet on top of their hat. So he's got a gem on top of his hat. Each of them. There are, what did I say? 4. There's 4 of them. So there's 4 statues with 4 gems.
Well, clearly this is the treasure we were supposed to find. I mean, how heavy do they look?
Well, they're wood and they're 3 foot tall, so they're probably going to be encumbering, like a person could carry one, but that's pretty much all they could do. You're talking about the statue, not just the gem, right?
Well, yeah, no, we got to take the statues and use them to decorate our base.
Okay.
They're little, what do you call the, God, what are they called? Garden gnomes, right?
Yeah. Basically.
All right. Yeah.
It's. I mean, I guess now it's fortunate that Crystal's gnome character died because this might be offensive to gnomes.
Oh, well. All right. Let's. You guys want to take these back, or do you want to keep looking around?
Are they small enough to carry around easily?
Well, they're 3 foot tall.
Yeah, they're.
Call that a big no. So I would say that, like we've done many times before, this would be maybe swing by to pick up on the way out, or.
Well, the last fucking 4 times we went in here, the first time we found any treasure, we're like, well, that's as much as we can carry, and we left.
Boiler to death.
That is true. There's always a lot of treasure all at once. That's basically the.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We will just mark this on our map, and then in the next session, we'll come back and get it.
That's fair.
Because I want to keep going. So let's just keep going.
Okay. There's only one obvious exit from the room, which I drew.
To the south, and we're going to go there. And then I'm going to...
When you turn that corner, you notice that it goes down 2 flights of stairs.
Having a great time.
Thank you.
I'm also having a great time.
Oops, I guess I wasn't muted.
Let's see.
All right, so this corridor goes 10, 20, 40, 60, 90 feet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I don't know why I'm continuing to draw it, but I'm very excited to draw. It goes down 2 sets of stairs though, so we can't read very much. So draw 2 sets of stairs right at the very beginning, and it goes 90 feet, and then it ends in a dead end.
Yeah. Wait. This is map D. And this goes to map D. And this goes to map A. Okay, so at the end of it does what? It ends in a dead end?
Dead ends, yeah.
Right. Search the dead end for the hidden door.
Okay. Fantastic. Oh, that's good.
Stairs don't just go down into places and then dead
end. Yeah, I mean that's reasonable to say. So you guys are searching. Go ahead and roll a d6. Anybody who's searching can roll a d6. I guess a couple of you can search in one area.
Got a 2.
I got a 1.
All right. Well, that's plenty.
Mercedes got a 1.
All right. So you guys are all kind of like, you're like, all at once. Secret door. Yeah, actually, the reason why you find it so efficiently is because as you're kind of pointing it out, it swings open and there are goblins. And you're actually surprised by them. That actually works out well. I mean, for the story. The story. They don't go up for you.
Lucky bastard.
Yeah, so they're not surprised, but you are. So they must have heard you messing around in there. And they, it's the first time you guys have fought goblins.
That's not true.
Oh, no, that's right. Goblins messed you guys up in the street. But they had a chance to ambush you. These goblins are just wandering. So they
should remember fighting goblins because one cursed her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the door pokes open, and these goblins see you, and they immediately rush in with their goblin-y spears. I guess what goblin use these days. So they're little and they're just going to flood the door and attack you guys because they're stupid. Unlike the smart goblins that attack you guys. Hold on, do we just add more people? Do I have to start rolling a d12 now? there's a, you know what? Actually, let me roll in morale. There's only half as many of them as there are of you. So the goblins see you and pass them morale check. So they're going to attack you because they're not very smart. So they come charging in. The first one, oh boy. Oh, God. First one rolls a natural 20. Man, this die is deadly tonight. On Lily. So Lily, the goblin sticks you with its 1 point.
1 point? That's not so bad.
Goblin number 2 rolls a 16 against 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That would be Cardis, who's AC 9. I'm sure that hits you. Cardis gets poked for 1 point of damage. So their spears are not very effective today. Goblin number 3 rolls a 5. This is all together. Goblin number 4 rolls an 11 against Cardis. That might hit you, but only because you have no armor on. Goblins are less than 1 hit die. And 11 hits AC 8. That hits you, right? You're still AC 9 unless something changed. 3 points for Cardis.
Correct.
All right.
So 1 and then 3?
Yep, 1 and then 3.
So she's at 0.
Okay, exactly 0. So roll a d6.
Yeah. I got a 3.
Okay, 3's not bad. 3, stunned. So you won't be able to act this next round.
Okay.
Okay, that was number 4. Goblin number 5. 16 on the die against number 3. But boom, number 3 is Mifa. You have AC 2 though, so I don't think that's going to hit you. But let me just check. Goblins aren't very good. Where's my mouse? I lost my mouse. 16 hits 3, so it just misses you. Beams off your armor. And last goblin rolls a 3, so it doesn't hit anybody. Okay. The surprise round is over. Let's roll initiative. Let's go with Christina. You can roll initiative for the group.
Alrighty. That's gonna be a 2.
Oh, and they got a 1. So you're gonna go first. So what would Mifa and Thorkin like to do?
They're gonna try and bash at these goblins.
Seems like the right
So
one.
that's gonna be a AC 6 and AC 13.
Well, 13 now.
Yeah, I figured.
6, yeah, that hits. Goblins have AC
All right.
7, so you're good.
That's gonna be 4 damage.
That's enough to kill a goblin.
Nice.
Yep. 3, 4, 5, 6 goblins, and 1's down. Liz and Mercedes.
All right. Yeah. How much light has been down here? Because I'm trying to figure out if I've been carrying around a lamp and my sword or just my sword.
Well, Samantha's carrying around an ever-burning torch.
There is a single torch that I know of, unless somebody else is. As the party's gotten bigger, I forgot to ask. You probably do need more than one source of light, but
Yeah. Okay. Then I'll say Liz has been carrying around her lantern as well.
Okay.
Usually she would just versatile her longsword, but I can't versatile since I'm carrying a lantern. Yeah. So I'll just look. I'll just look annoyed at one of the goblins, and I will hit AC 5.
it hits.
And I hit it for 7 points of damage.
Dead. You cleanly cleave it up. And Wayne.
Nice. And then Mercedes will fire with her crossbow. Yeah, she should totally hit with that. Yeah, AC 1 she hits. And she hits for 1 point of damage.
Okay, that doesn't kill.
Nope.
It's a nice clean shot, but it does not penetrate the goblin's thick hide. I guess goblins don't have thick hide. Maybe he's got something on. He's wearing extra underwear or something. Rush. So Donnell and Cardis.
So how many do we have left up still?
There are 4 goblins standing,
All
one
right.
of which has a minor injury.
Donnell is going to concentrate to take a a blast. This goblin's dead. I don't know. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
You say I don't know. It's a goblin.
Yeah.
Well, yes, completely obliterate the goblin.
And Cardis can't do anything. She's
Okay.
stunned.
Yeah, she's a little tiny staff.
I'm back.
Oh, shit. I forgot about that.
Yeah, sorry.
Uh-oh. Hey, I'm the one that stuck it.
Well, you stuck your hand in instead.
Careful where you dip your stick, you know what I'm saying? All right.
Okay, good. So,
Yeah, and about the.
sorry, Adrian and crew.
Yeah, let's see. Deagle, crossbow, Doncho with his pick, and Adrian is going to actually walk up to one of them, and she's wearing her leather glove. She's just going to punch him, unarmed strike. Adrian's going to hit with 18, so that's armor class 1 or better, and she will actually do max damage 4 unarmed strike.
That kills the goblin.
Yeah.
Little halfling is still having his bad luck.
Sylvia's
He rolled a natural
gonna
1,
walk
so
over
he
to her and
missed.
give her one of her beers and say, "Here, honey."
Yeah, Doncho's going to hit with a 19 on the die for 6 damage.
Well, that definitely kills the goblin as well. Okay. All right, good. Okay. 1 goblin left.
Wait.
Samantha.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say I thought it was the goblin's turn. I was like, no, it's my turn.
No. I would never skip you.
You have before, so Lily rolled a 5 on this, and I just want to quickly give a piece of feedback. Psychic Crush seems immediately inferior to Mind Thrust.
It does.
Yeah.
Well, I think it has longer lasting implications. Maybe it's...
The only thing I can say is I think it knocks people unconscious instead of killing them, maybe? Anyways, I Mind Thrust all of the remaining goblins.
There's only 1 left, and he has 3 hit points. But go ahead and do the
I
damage.
Mind Thrust all of the remaining goblins. And you said he had how many?
He has 3 hit points. Yeah.
Okay, he can take 5 times his hit points in damage.
Okay. A goblin's head explodes. And combat is over. Yeah.
And Lily goes at Rush.
Like all of a sudden, like she's got to the point where hers is there. That she leveled out well there.
Yeah. Does that one have the one that if you roll a certain number, it fails out and won't be usable again? Also.
Yeah, 1. But I also got 1 level in precognition, so once per day, I can just say nope to something I roll and re-roll it. So I will always save that for a saving throw that kills me or a failed Rain Blast.
Oh no! The reason why it's better, Alexander, is if you're fighting something that's got a lot of hit points, because it can instantly kill them.
Yeah, only if it has fewer hit dice than me.
Yeah.
What is going to have fewer hit dice than me and doesn't die to 46 damage?
That is true. So that might need a little tweak. Maybe I'll give it if they have more hit dice than you, they get a saving throw, and otherwise they don't, or something like that.
That would help.
But the fact that it then otherwise works as Mind Thrust means that it's basically you might as well choose it because it's Mind Thrust if it doesn't.
Well, except Psionic Crush targets 1 person and Mind Thrust targets a number of people equal to your Psion level.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, I'll have to work on that. Okay, so there we go. We're getting our play test. Now it's really starting to make a difference because you're getting a high enough level where we can see stuff. Okay, very good. Goblin's dead. You are... Oh, you found a secret door, which is in the northern wall.
Oh, really? Well,
Yep.
For some reason, I drew it on the eastern wall.
Another triangle room. He seems to like these.
Is there a what's on the dirty goblin's body loot table?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, how could there not be? All right, hold on. 2. Am I doing this right? Yeah, I am. All right. Doesn't seem right. I think I screwed up how I drew this. Let me just quickly draw this. You guys can roll your searches on the goblins if you'd like. There's 6 goblins, so just maybe. I think we have 6 players now, right? Everybody's rolled.
I said he's got a 2.
Well, you can roll if you roll once, and then if your main character doesn't get it, your henchman can roll.
I got a 2.
Perfect.
Me too.
Nice.
I also got a 2, but I assume it failed. So then I rolled for Lily, and I got a 5. So I assume that fails.
No, two succeeding for on a goblin. It just succeeds in a shittier. Then you get the what's on the stinky body versus the random.
I'm not going completely.
All right, so let's see. Where's my fine stuff table?
Creeping.
Du-du-du-du.
It kind of seems
What's
like
on?
something at the door, but I don't want to go.
Oh yeah, this is the last session, so we got to do a gross one. Here we go. So everybody got something, we'll say, or I think. Did anybody fail completely? Like neither one of your characters got 1 or 2. Okay. All right, so we'll start here. We're going to start with Alexander. Go ahead and roll 2d30 or 3d20 or 6d10.
60-10, that sounds more exciting. 2d30, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Well, 3d20 is 5. Wow, that was god-awful. I'm glad those weren't attack rolls.
5?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad. Do you roll 2d20?
No, 3d20.
No, but now roll again. Now roll 2d20.
Oh, well, now I wish that was an attack roll. I got a 20 and a 3.
That number of silver pieces in a pouch.
Oh, 20 silver pieces.
All right, Christine, roll 2d30 or 3d20 or 60-10.
Alrighty. That
6.
is 35, 44.
44. Oh. It's a piece of marble with strange glowing runes. Oh, geez. Oh, that's pretty awesome. Okay. You'll never get to use it, probably. That's good. I mean, unless you want to try to use it. So basically, it's a stone with a rune on it.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll save this for later.
Yeah, save that one for later. Okay. Yeah, put that on your character record. Who knows? Crystal. Roll 10d6. What's that?
Yeah, I got 40. 40.
40.
40.
Oh. A small stone idol.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
Can I make up what it is, or?
Sure. What is it?
It's definitely Cthulhu.
Okay. Well, no, it can't be Cthulhu. No, that's fine.
Aw.
It's like a Cthulhu idol. So, in other words, something you'd find at every Spencer's Gifts now.
Yeah. Well, this one's made out of emerald, though.
That's made out of stone, actually.
Okay. Sorry.
A gemstone, yeah. But it could be green, maybe jade or something. I mean, it doesn't have. It has value if you want to try to sell it. Why not? Rush.
All right.
Roll 60-10 or 10d6 or 3d20, 2d30.
Ooh, like blink, 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 or just every now and then flick. Okay. It's on a regular flicker.
I'm sorry, you said 60-10?
There's 60 items on the list, so however you can accumulate a number.
Oh.
Ooh, is it the kind of flickering that I saw?
Let me do it this way.
I
got a 42.
when we were driving up there.
Yep.
Oh, an hourglass.
Oh,
Nice.
Okay, so she's gonna look at Chris and say, "That flickering."
Tone.
Yep, 2d30. 44.
44. Which Christina also got. So maybe, well, yeah. Roll a different one. You don't want to have the same thing as her.
All
I
right.
mean, good if you knew it well.
23.
23. Oh. I hate that one. I'm going to say 32 instead.
Oh, I'll roll again if you want me to.
Yeah, roll again. That was the Boger's one.
43.
Although, honestly, a vial of boogers is probably what a goblin would have. If anybody's going to have it, it would be a goblin. Prayer beads. So that could act as a holy symbol if needed.
What'd you say it was?
Prayer beads.
Oh, prayer beads. Okay.
Yeah. They probably killed some kind of cleric or something, which is kind of bad.
Well, are they green prayer beads?
Are they green? Maybe.
If we ever find your cleric again.
Yeah. You can roll a d8. I'll tell you what color they're.
7.
Violet. Okay. All right. Yes, you've now lured the goblins. And in that exciting time, I drew the strangely shaped room, which is basically a little pyramid.
Oh, good.
That's
Extra strange.
This is good.
It's
Easy.
actually pretty easy to draw. Fuck, where did I put my pencil?
I just drew it in the wrong spot at first. It does actually look like a side view of a pyramid.
Yeah, it does look like a side view of a pyramid.
So, like, sarcophagus and treasure right there. Oh, no,
Oh,
you're
yeah,
sleeping right
okay,
there.
so let's search this room for sarcophagus and treasure.
This was the room of the goblins.
Well,
You just found
something
something
in
in
there.
and oh no, I just dropped a die. I'll never find that again. All right, so let's see. Let me tell you what's in this room besides a bunch of dead goblins.
Well, technically the dead goblins are in our room, right?
That's true. They charged in after you. There are no dead goblins in this room. There might be some in the doorway.
How the fuck did I keep losing my pencil?
Let's see, this is room 88. Okay. I mean, you can see there's a secret door. Obviously, you just came through it. Yeah. You see the switch for the secret door, basically. Otherwise, the room is basically empty, besides the switches on the wall for the secret door. And you can see a tunnel going off to the east, which goes, after it leaves the room, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4 squares, so 40 feet.
Yeah,
And then it banks. I know you love this. It banks to the northeast, so it goes diagonal.
I have no idea where my
Gonna
pencil
require
is.
another piece of paper, I think. So it looks like that. Until you walk up to it.
Yeah,
Choose to do.
I set my pencil down somewhere and I cannot find it. I set my pencil down somewhere to blow my nose, and now my pencil is gone, so I can't draw a map. Oh well. No mistakes, I'm gonna draw it in pen.
Okay. Do it.
How many fingers go? 1, 2, 3, 4.
4, and then starts to go up.
2, 3, 4, and then it goes up. And let's go to the up.
All right. You're going into the dangerous drawing area. Oh boy. All right. So it goes. I'm just going to draw it. Well, actually, okay. It goes diagonally up. I'll count for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It goes 50 feet to the northeast, rather, I should say.
3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right, and then it turns to the east, if you want to go that way. But in addition to that, only like after like the first initial 10 feet up, it also cuts to the northwest. So it's basically a northwest passage
Okay. You are lucky I didn't draw that one yet.
I think I do this right. Is like this.
Here.
Yeah, so it looks like that. I guess you can see the whole thing, so let me draw it up. The northeast, go like this. 1, 2. Wow, yeah, this guy is like. I'm going to write him a note and be like, man, the map is making us difficult times. You know what I do? Because I'm a generous DM, I'm going to just show you the map. That way it's easier. There's nothing that you really can't see. Open the actual maps and show it to you.
Just send me the picture of the map.
I'll send you the entire map right now.
Not on Facebook?
No, not going to do it. You really think I'm going to do that? I'm nice. I'm not that nice.
Well,
Yeah, go ahead and send me the list of all the monsters in the room too, if you don't mind.
Also, a list of all the treasure to me. Don't worry, we won't collab or anything.
Yeah, of course not. I'm just going to show you this part of it because it's not that relevant. I mean, it is, but it's not. Let's see.
We're just trying to help you out, Daniel. We're only thinking of you.
I know.
Making the DM's life easier, you know.
I appreciate it. I really do.
I found my pencil.
Oh, perfect. Okay. All right. I don't have the high text that Rush had blocking things off, but basically you're here.
Yep. Okay.
You're here basically now.
I can already see how to finish this map. Yeah. God, why? Okay, I'm gonna call this guy up and say, bro, I loved your module. It was hella dope. Seriously. I loved every minute of it that I wasn't drawing a map because what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, I'm not sure I understand the need for the diagonals, but yeah, so this is basically where you're at. So where do you want to go? You can go northeast or you can go northwest. And
I'm gonna go to room 85.
Which one?
85.
85. Okay, so the door.
It's just gonna. You know what? Fuck this. I'm not even gonna try and draw it completely accurately.
Oh, interesting.
I fucked something up already.
Okay, yes, you go to the door and you pull it open and you notice immediately in this room, which is oddly shaped. That's all I have to say about that. In the center of the room is a huge patch of glowing fungus, which is interesting, especially the 5 giant earwigs that are chewing and eating at. Let's see if you surprise them. You have gained surprise on the earwigs. They don't seem to have noticed you. Or, they stop, but you have a round to do something if you'd like.
Shut the door.
Kill them. Murder them. Murder them to death.
Okay. Are you shutting the door? Or are you murdering them to death?
Murdering them to death.
No, we'll murder them to death.
Okay. You can murder them to death. I guess I'll just... okay, who rolled? So it's Crystal. Go ahead and... you can attack first. If you'd like.
Okay. Liz got... Oh, yeah. I rolled a 19. I hit. For 5 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Mercedes will shoot her bow. She will miss completely with a 9, I think.
Okay. That 5 kills the 1.
Okay, cool.
So one of the 4 giant earwigs goes down. 5 giant earwigs, right? So there's 4 left. Donnell / Cardis. What would you like to do? There are currently 4 giant earwigs.
It looks like he's not at his chair.
Oh, I can't see him now. Oh, why don't I see him? Not there. Oh, there he is.
Oh, there he is.
When there's a rush there, you can see it. Otherwise, it's a black square. So now we know. Okay, we'll skip him for a second because he's gone. Tony's crew.
Yeah, Deagle is crossbow. Adrian will throw a dart, and Don Show's going to move and engage one of them with his heavy pick.
Okay.
And I should just forgot about the halfling. He will miss. He's missed everything. Ooh, Adrian hits a nat 20.
Nice.
So the dart will do 3 damage, which
Okay.
she throws.
It's still up, but hurt.
Don Show, the one he moves to, is going to hit armor class 2.
That hits.
And it will almost do max damage. It will do 8 damage.
That's enough to kill it. So now there's 3 giant earwigs.
And I think that covers me.
And halfling misses. Okay, I'm going to roll back to Rush so I don't forget him. Oh, is he back? There he is. I see the shirt. Okay.
Oh, there's back.
He comes and goes really quickly.
Quit moving, Rush!
Well, I'm having a bit of a emergency in the bathroom, so
Oh, yes, bathroom emergency.
not that kind of emergency, but there's an issue in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Don't we just have flashlights?
So, all right, giant earwigs.
Donnell and Cardis, would you like to engage
mean-
giant earwigs?
One
Yes.
of them, I'm sure, is bound to have a flashlight.
I know. Fires at one of them for 14 points of damage.
Okay, well, that kills us. There's
Cart
2 giant earwigs.
2 giant earwigs. Cardis is now only armed with a dagger
Okay, well, I guess.
and
they're ready.
no hit points. So she's going to take a defensive position.
I
Fair enough.
I guess she can do the parry thing, right?
Yep, you can parry.
Yeah, that's what we'll do in case she gets attacked.
Nice. And what about
Okay.
Samantha / Lily?
Samantha's gonna run over there all gung ho as fuck with her warhammer, and she is going to smash a dude up for her maximum 8 points of damage.
Kills it. 1 earwig left.
And then Lily is gonna use her mind powers, and they're not gonna do a whole lot because I only rolled a 2. So that last earwig is going to feel worthless, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, he feels sad. And how about Mifa and Thorkik?
They're gonna try to wail at this last one,
Right.
and Mifa gets a nat 20, so that's cool. That is 5 damage.
And that's enough. Smash the giant earwig. Yeah, so you have 5 dead giant earwigs and a glowing patch of fungus in the center of the room.
I'm just gonna say, like, all those fights happen at once, or all the actions happen at once, so Lily doesn't know that she didn't kill them.
Well, she knows what her power did.
Oh, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
She contributed. Okay, you can see a passageway off to the east. Again, in the center of the room, right where there's the numbers 85 in the center of the room for some reason, there's a patch of fungus, and you got some dead earwigs. We'll just do.
Use my dagger to move the fungus around to see if there is like something the fungus is growing on. Because I think one time we were digging around, maybe I feel like there was fungus growing on like a silver skeleton or something at some point.
Yeah, I think there was something like that at one point. In this case, though, it's just growing on the ground. And when you scoop it out, you kind of mess with it with your dagger, and you pull it out. The dagger is now glowing a little bit, because the fungus is like on it. But other than that, it doesn't. You don't find anything underneath it.
Okay then. We will go southwest.
Okay. So you're gonna come out of the room, go back down here.
No, 87.
Oh, geez, yeah, there's a door right there. Well, there's a whole bunch of doors in here. I said there was a passage, but there's actually 3 doors. Good thing I'm showing you the map. All right, cool. So that's a regular door. You pop it open. You can see in this room has on the ceiling a large mass of that fungus, which you've seen. And it's kind of like hanging down.
Like, does it look like it's like a pod, like a pod of it?
It looks like there's so much of it is grown that it's starting to just like hang. So it's got like, it's like soft and mossy, but it's also got like strings of fungus coming down.
There's either something growing in it, or we should just leave. Like it's growing around something, or we should just leave. So, someone else decide. Should we cut it down and dig through it, or just go to 86?
You asking for a vote?
Nope, just asking for anyone else to decide.
Yep. Who would like to decide what to do with the fungus?
86.
86. Okay.
86. We'll go to 86.
Okay. Well, 86 also means get rid of.
It does.
But I know what you mean. Okay. So, okay, when you come into this room, you open up this door. This room has just like patches of the same green fungus all over the ground.
Ah, so this is the fungus area.
Indeed.
Yeah, I guess we go. I don't even know about room 91, so logically I would go through the passageway first.
Okay. Yeah, you could either go here or you could go back and track. Depending on what you're gonna do. So you're gonna go this way? Up.
Yeah, if I didn't know what the rest. Oh, hey, look, there's stuff.
I'm moving the map. So. All right, so you're going up some stairs, and then you see a hallway to the right. And of course, you go back downstairs where there's a door at the bottom.
I always go through doors first. Let's go through the door.
All right, so you'll go down to 93. Oops.
Yep.
It's not moving now. What did I do? I was going so well for a second there. All right. 93. So you go to the door at 93. There's a giant husk of a carnivorous beetle lying on its back with its legs sticking up in the air. Otherwise, the room appears empty. And there's the door, of course.
I mean, it's a husk, so it's dead?
Yep.
Go through the door.
You seem to be getting softer and softer from me, Alex. Can you see if you could...
Is that better? Is that better?
That's much better.
Alright. Yeah, I just bumped the microphone away from my face, that's all.
Okay.
This
is my hearing.
Go through the door.
All right, so you come to this door here, and you can see stairs going up.
Yep, go up the stairs.
Okay. There's a big X in the center there, which is a pit trap, probably. Let's see what that is. Obviously, you don't see it.
I go around the X, make sure I don't activate it.
The two corridors here do not intersect. The northern corridor runs underneath the east-west corridor. Okay, that's good to know. At this point, the east-west corridor, there's a pit trap. The pit trap tree goes blah, 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 blah. Okay, so you... Okay, it's not going to go off when... Yeah, you can just walk over it. Is there an elf in the group? No, it's a dwarf, right? Thorkirk's a dwarf. Go ahead and roll Thorkirk a d6. To see if you notice this thing.
Got a 1.
Ah, yeah. So as you're approaching this like pit trap, Thorkirk notices that there is in fact a trap door on the ground here that that could likely be a collapsing floor. When you investigate it a little bit, you see that it's like so rusted that it's not gonna. You can walk right across it. It's not gonna theoretically without putting too much weight on it. If you wanted to go through it, you would have to like force it open.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do you want to go through the trap door?
The halfling wants to, but she's overly curious and people sometimes don't listen to her.
I don't know. I mean, it's a trap door, so I don't think it's a great idea.
Yeah, but look at it this way. Someone heavily laden with treasure might have fallen down in there 100 years ago, and now there's just treasure and a zombie down there.
Well, yeah, but it could also be something like dangerous.
Well, so just open it and don't fall down.
If you open it and just look down, can you see anything?
I guess we can try that.
Well, the dwarf approves, so let's try it.
Okay, so you're gonna try to get the thing open. You're gonna need to do and let's see, it's a dwarf doing it. So do what's your here? Just do an open doors, I guess. Roll to see if you can open it. Then.
What would I roll for that?
You want to do a D6, and what's your strength?
I think it's +2.
Okay. Okay, so you're gonna try to. You want to get a 1, 2, or a 3 because this is a hard one.
I got a 6.
A 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't open it. You think that it would be it's beyond your capabilities to open with the tools you have. That's probably how a dwarf would say it.
Don Show totally ignores the dwarf and just walks up there. He's got 18 strength. He's gonna try to open it.
You can hack away at it, but it's the type of mechanism that it is. If you do that, and you can do that, I'm just gonna put it out to you might actually set it off.
Yeah, he's gonna start doing that because he don't have a very good wisdom unless somebody stops him.
All right, yeah, go for it. Roll
a 4.
Okay. Yeah, you hit it, and the pit swings open, and you fall in.
Okay.
You're going to take a D6 damage, which I guess I can roll. 3 points of damage.
All right.
The lid immediately swings back and closes you in there, and you're a halfling?
No, he's a human.
Okay, so you can't see anything. It's dark because you're not with the light. But you landed on something. The rest of the party walk up, slam the thing, fall through it, and the door floats back up behind them.
But we can open it now, right?
Not well. You can open it like that.
I mean, now if we push on it, it should be able to open at least a little bit because the rust that was holding it shut is now broken, right? Broken.
You could try.
Yeah. Samantha's just gonna push down on the center of it. Like, she's not gonna walk on it. She's gonna just push down at the edge of it and see if it will open.
Okay. We'll open doors.
I got a 0.
Okay. You're able to push it a little bit, but you can feel that it's like spring-loaded.
Oh no. Okay.
So it's not so much rust holding it; it's more like something's holding it up with like you can push a little bit, but it's like, and it kind of pushes back up like against you. And that was a pretty good roll. Dancha, you can hear people trying to push the top.
Well, if we all work together as a team, right? I mean, if I push on it and other people push on it, we should be able to open it, right?
You would think, based on the dwarf having known this, that the only way you're going to get the thing open now is to go into the center of it and open it. That's basically because it's a swinging mechanism. You can't possibly put enough weight on it from where you are to do it.
I'm going to call down into where he is and ask him if he can light a torch and look around, because it's going to be harder to get down there than I thought.
Yeah, Don Show has a hooded lantern, so he'll see if it's still working.
Okay, yeah. So you open up your pack order, pull out your lantern, you light it up. You're in basically a 10-foot square room. You seem to be sitting on some kind of a metal grate, and on top of the grate actually is a body, a skeleton. Looks like he's got like a sword, a rusted sword. He's got a smashed lantern. He's wearing a backpack and some decent boots. But he looks like he's been down here for a long time.
Yeah, he'll start taking the stuff off and putting everything in the backpack and just sit there and wait.
Okay.
How far up is it from where he's up to?
You're about 10 feet up. As you're looking around, you're basically, the floor that you're on is not a solid floor. It's a actually roll. What's your wisdom?
3.
Oh, jeez. Okay, yeah. I mean, roll 3d6 and try to get your wisdom. It could happen. It happened once, obviously.
Nope.
Okay,
7.
Yeah, it looks like you can see the stuff above you, but it's like the mechanism, but it doesn't make any sense to you at all.
Can he figure out, maybe is there any way he has like a grappling hook, a rope and grappling hook that he could throw his deal up and like start climbing up the wall? Would he know enough to do that?
Yeah, I mean, you could try to grab like the mechanism that's there and climb up to where the top of the pit is. Sure.
Yeah, he's going to try to do that.
Yeah, you can do that. You can pretty easily do that. There's stuff in there, like a spring. There's like a giant spring.
And like I say, he'll take the backpack and the sword and the boots or whatever off that dead body and take with him.
All right, perfect. Yeah, up top. You can. What you know is that you're in order to open the pit, you're going to have to be in the center of it in order to do it and place weight on it.
Well, he might not be smart enough to figure it out, but if he can tell us what's down there, we might be smart enough to figure out that he can break the spring. Like, I asked him what he sees down there. What's going on down there?
Oh, there was just a dead body, but I've got everything off of it.
Like Thorkrick told us there was a spring, right?
Yeah, you can feel that there's like a spring mechanism because it's pushing back up against you. Like it goes down a little bit and then it springs back up.
Well, then yeah, I'll just ask him if he sees a spring down there.
Well, I'm coming back up, do I?
Yeah, there's like a what you can see is there's at the top of the pit there's like a ledge that's pushed up against the bottom. So like it's not like a clean. Show myself. See, I'm making signals with my hands. You can't see me. So at the top of the pit, there's basically instead of just being flat like you would expect, there's like a wedge. So this is the top of the pit like this. There's like at the corner there's a thing stuck up into it. So when they're pushing, this thing is like holding it back. Oh,
is there any way he can climb?
Actually, no. I'm sorry. Rewind. When you start to climb up, that little wedge retracts back. So you don't see anything holding it. You saw it, but then it moved.
Oh, well then now if we push it, it will open?
I don't know. I'll have to try. Make a open doors move.
Did you say make an open doors and then tell me, or make an open doors Tony?
No, you have to make it. You can't do it from inside.
I didn't make it. I got
Liz has a very good open door, so you just ask Liz to open the door.
I mean, I'm fussing with the door. If you're not gonna do it on your own volition, Samantha's not gonna ask you.
Okay, well, Liz will push Samantha out of the way and open the door. Yeah, I got a 4, and I needed a 4 out of 6, so there we go.
Okay, so with a lot of effort, you're able to push it open a little bit, and you see Doncho down there, like hanging on to like the side, some mechanism that's down there, and you can, if you're holding it open, he can get out. So you're able to kind of work your way out at this point, and when you do, it closes back. That shouldn't be too difficult. So you're up.
All right. So was there's a dead guy and a bunch of gold, right?
There ain't nothing for you.
There's okay.
I mean, we're in this together. If you're not going to share what you find, we're not going to share what we find with you.
Or we'll just kill you and take what you found, and then anything else we want.
Okay, go right ahead and attack him.
You can ask these guys. I'm not You can ask. I've shot people in the back with arrows. You know, it's no big
Go in,
deal to me.
go in and start attacking them. Let's get it on.
I very well doubt you can handle me.
Okay. So yeah, so you're in the hallway, running east to west. So remember that this. Oh, you can't see it. Let me bring it back up. I don't have the fancy thing that you guys have. We can see two screens at once. I have to get that. So you're basically you're here. We're just past it. So remember, this is below you. So you don't see that. So you're here basically. So if you come to this edge, you would see. I'm trying to.
I'm not seeing your mouse.
Yeah, I was on the wrong thing. Sorry. So you're here. This corridor here, the north-south one, is underneath you, so you can't see that actually. I mean, you don't know what's underneath you, but it's underneath you. So you just see this and this. Look at that. Apparently, there's a corridor that I didn't mention before.
Dang it, Daniel.
Well, you know, there was a secret door there.
Yeah. I see that. There was a secret door there. Okay.
Yeah, it's open now for some reason. But
I mean, I'm sure it takes us a little bit to figure out that we've been here, but then, yeah, we will just go all the way back to those stairs that went up and, like, it went up and then back down immediately.
right here.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna go into this. You're gonna look into there.
I mean, that's where I would go, yeah. And then I would probably go and check out that circle thing.
All right. Let's see what that circle thing is. Oh boy. Yeah, it's good that we're doing it this way now. This is a very big room. Where's my ATV? That is room 24. This might take me a second. This is a big one. Circle thing. Oh, you guys are making a beeline for the little guacamole. Okay. Wide corridor, as you can notice. At either end, so this is one of the, is a deep well. So there's a deep well. If you walk up to it, it's a hole in the ground.
If I shine my lantern down in there, can I see how deep it is?
Hundreds of feet. You do actually see, though, there's a metal bar, like across, like leaned across it, basically, almost like a balance beam.
Like over the well?
Yep.
Like, I mean, would that be like where you would tie a rope and like put a bucket or whatever?
It's not up in the air like that. It's flat to the ground.
Okay. Did people like balance their way across this?
At either end is a deep well, even down northeast well, metal bar across. Yeah, just like I said. Oh, hold on. There's actually a rope on it.
Oh, well, there you go.
There's a long rope dangling down.
All right, Liz will go ahead and start pulling the rope up. She'll set her lantern down, and then she'll start pulling it up.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. It takes a little bit because it's pretty long. You end up pulling up this rope. It's made out of it's not like regular rope. It's like made out of like sinew, and you know they obviously aren't growing hemp under the ground. It's long. It's over 100 feet long by the time you pull it out.
Is there anything on the end of it?
No. There are periodically.
Is it like a cut on the end or anything?
No, it has a big knot at the end.
So people actually climbed down this. It was the same. How like new does it look?
Not tremendous. I mean, it's hard to say because it's like made out of like sinew and skin and weird crap. So it's
Okay,
but
it's not.
like
So
hard. It's strong, so it's new in that sense.
it does seem strong.
Yep.
Okay, I'm just gonna chunk it back down the hole. Maybe we'll climb down it later.
Yep. No, you throw it down there. It goes down to the bottom. You hear somebody at the bottom. Go,
Actually,
no, I'm just kidding.
actually, what I want to do is actually I want to take my lantern, and I'm going to like tie my lantern to the end of that rope, and then I'm gonna slowly let it down, and I want to see if my lantern will actually touch the bottom.
Okay, you can do that.
I'm gonna hopefully not break my lantern while doing this.
Let us see. Okay, I have to look this up. It goes down. It does not break. I can tell you that right now. But I need to see exactly what you would see when you get down there. I mean, it's pretty far down, but of course, what you put a light down there. Let's see. That goes. Is that where that goes? This is a massive map. Sorry, guys. So I'm seeing where it goes. I have to look in the map pack. And that goes here. So that's that. So right above that is that. So it's going to be there. Yep. Okay. Give me a second. I know where it goes now. It goes into the depths of hell.
That's what I was hoping for.
Yeah. Basically, 17 type 4 demons come up out of the hole. They
Nice.
seem pretty upset, as you might imagine.
I'll offer them my curse sword.
Okay.
We all push Liz off into the
That's going to be a good time to do it.
sacrifice.
Yeah, right. Let's see. Okay, so this goes. Holy guacamole. What you see as you drop it down is it looks like it goes into a large natural cavern with huge, like 10 or 20 foot. It's hard to really make it out from the way we're looking at it. Ferns growing, and you see lots of moss, and they're in kind of strange, bizarre colors, like bright yellows and whites, and so it looks like some kind of some kind of mossy underground cavern, an immense one. Yeah.
All right. I'll pull my lamp back up once I see what's down there, and I'll take it and I'll say, well, that will be for a later date, and I'll then just let the rope go back down there.
Okay, I'm just making sure there's nothing down there that would freak out by the light. Nothing that you notice. Okay, yeah, it doesn't seem to be any disturbance when you do that. Takes you a little bit to do it, so it must roll for a wandering monster. And there's not one. So what would you like to do now? You've looked down this well, if you will. What you want to do?
I'll leave it up to you guys.
You got a passageway to the east.
Yeah, that's where I want to go. Passageway to the east.
That was really, really soft, Alexander, again. Sorry.
Sorry, I moved my mic again because I was blowing my nose because my allergies are kicking my ass. I want to go to the east.
Through the passage or through the door?
There's no door.
Door right there.
No, not through the door.
Okay. All right. Oh, boy. All right. I'm assuming there's a bunch of pit traps here, which obviously you don't know. Let's see what 77 is. There should be a player's map. That'd make this a lot easier. That's all he needs to do is just make a player's map.
Yep.
Alrighty. Okay, so I'm just going to say, because you can obviously see there's a bunch of pit traps there, that they are open. We'll say they've been activated. So as you're looking into this area, you see that there's a bunch of like open pits, and from them are you smell like rotting stuff that's fallen in.
It's just our dwarf immediately notices them because they look exactly the same as the other one. Dwarf's like, pit trap, pit trap, pit trap.
That's true.
Pit trap,
maybe the dwarf doesn't
pit
notice it.
trap.
Yeah, and you can definitely, if you go like on the corners, you can get around them just by jumping here.
All right, we go to door, or we go into room 78, and we immediately notice a giant S on the wall.
Well, I want to like look down in the pit trap. Is there anything down in there?
Rotting various like monstery things like you've seen, like earwigs and stuff.
Okay.
There's spikes in the bottom of all of them.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, now we can go to the S room.
Okay. There is actually a giant S on the wall. That's not a secret door. Now, everybody can roll to see if they notice a secret door. What's we doing?
A 2.
Oh, nice. No.
Also got a 2.
Nope.
Since other people got it, I'm not even going to roll.
You need a 1 to find a secret door.
Oh, really?
Because you know it's there. And I'm letting
Really
12 people roll. So I'm going to make it a 1 because your odds are...
Okay.
Lily got a 1.
Perfect. All right. Somebody was going to get it. So, all right. So, anyways, you look in this room. Masterpieces of art throughout history have been gathered and stored here. The dry, cool air in this chamber has proven to be well suited for the art within, and the pieces here are in excellent condition. Against the west wall. Well, this is silly. Well, I'm not gonna describe paintings to you because this is an art history class. There is the Mona Lisa, which is smaller than you thought it would be. Starry Night by Van Gogh. And also in the center of the rooms, really? The statue of David. That's bigger than you thought it would be. So you see a giant statue and 2 paintings. These pieces are not well known in the current barbaric age. But anyways, you see 3 excellent ancient pieces of art.
Samantha's all about that Starry Night. She wants to hang that up in her bedroom.
Yeah, the room has vaulted ceilings 30 feet high. From the ceiling hangs a crystal chandelier 20 feet above the floor. Well, there you go. You would have found it anyways because the secret door is opened by pulling on the chandelier, and I know you're going to take that chandelier.
Yeah, absolutely. I got to also put that in my bedroom. I think we have a shared bedroom, like a bunk room or whatever, but...
Yeah. There's a giant chandelier here, which is quite valuable. There is 2 paintings, which are not nearly as valuable as you think they were, and a giant statue that you're not taking out right now. That's for damn sure.
Well, I'm also going to tell you that Samantha is going to just want to hang up the Starry Night in our base because it's pretty.
You can take Starry Night. I don't think that's that big. It's not huge, anyways. Mona Lisa's tiny.
That's what she said.
Mona Lisa said that she was tiny, or someone else said Mona Lisa was tiny?
First, he said it's not that big.
Oh.
Right. Take that. And when if you're going to try to take down the chandelier, actually it's bigger than I thought. It's 2.5 by 3 feet, so it's a pretty big painting, especially for a half one that's 2 feet tall.
Well, she still wants to take it.
That's fine.
She will ask.
How big is it?
2.5 by 3 feet.
Okay, Liz will take it for her.
Yeah, I was going
The
to say.
chandelier though is big. I mean, it's a chandelier, so. And the statue of David is obviously gigantic. It's like 12 feet tall.
The chandelier, like, is it valuable as just one big piece, or like, are there like jewels and shit we could take off of
It's
it?
crystal, and in and of itself, crystal is valuable, but it's much more valuable as a chandelier. Like, it's probably 10% of its value if you just took the pieces versus the entire chandelier.
Is it
So,
possible
like-
to like disassemble it and then reassemble it later?
If you're a jeweler, you could do that. Or
Fuck, my gnome's not here anymore.
Could we?
What about my thief?
hire-
Can my thief do that?
I mean, you can carry the chandelier. I'm just saying it's a big thing to carry. You're probably not going to want to lug it around. Like, that might be a take on your way out thing.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I mean, it's getting almost that time anyway.
Yeah, it's getting to the point that if we take this and then we take.
Those statues from earlier.
And that
Yeah.
might be the all the loot for the.
Yeah.
That might be all the loot that we can carry.
We got to go down that secret passage now. Come on.
One more passage. What's down?
All right.
What's
Let's please the dwarf. Wasn't it a dwarf?
Bane?
No, I don't.
But
I don't
no,
have any
no.
dwarfs. I've
Who
never had a
was it that was
dwarf. Ever,
trying
never,
to-
never.
Okay, who was it that was trying to fight me earlier?
Don Show.
And what's he?
He's a human fighter.
Oh, he's a fighter? Okay. Well, he's like a level 1 human fighter.
Yep.
And he was trying to fight me.
And he will
Okay.
fight you to the death.
All
of
right,
you.
yeah. Go ahead, let's go. Go ahead, Doncha.
He wouldn't have been. He wouldn't have been the only. He wouldn't have been the only one fighting you. My whole party would have turned on you. But go ahead anyway.
Go ahead, Doncha. Show me how it's done.
Anyway, are we going down the secret passage, or we're going to exit out?
No, you can go down the secret passage, Doncha. I want to see how you do things. Show me your greatness.
Okay, you guys going down the secret passage?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go down the secret passage.
All right, so you open up the door, and you can see a hallway going to the south, which, as you follow it, it bears off to the east. And then it goes to the south again. Ooh, it's a long one.
Wow.
And you can see an opening into a door. I guess you could probably peek in here.
Mhm. Well, let's ask the great Doncho what he thinks. Doncho, should we peek into this room that we're coming up to?
Oh, he has no comment.
The entire west wall of the room is transparent, allowing you to see into room 74. So let's see what room 74 says.
It's full of treasure.
Oh, 3 giant crab spiders are hanging out in this room with all kinds of webs. It looks like it's their lair. You can see that there's some stuff in the web besides the spiders themselves. They don't seem to notice you, even with your light. Like, they don't turn towards it or whatever.
I'm going to tap on the window.
Yeah, so you walk in and tap on the window. Save versus poison.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I probably, I definitely failed. I rolled like a 6.
Okay. Nothing happens. You tap and they turn towards the window.
Okay, well, that's good enough. I'm going to back out now.
You feel a little uneasy, and
Yeah.
a little short of breath.
Huh.
Oh,
That's interesting.
but they turn.
Oh yeah,
Anybody else,
you just got the taunting the spider curse.
Well, now I'm intrigued. I'm feeling short of breath. I want to like move from where I'm at. Like I just want to like basically strafe to the left. Do I still feel like short of breath and like?
Are you leaving the room?
No, I'm gonna like strafe to the left. Like I'm just going to strafe left, just walk left, and I want to see if I still feel that way because I want to see if like I don't know, like I've seen what's her name do those cool psionic things. So I'm thinking like maybe they're doing some kind of psychic thing on me. I want to test it.
Yeah, no, I understand, but you're still facing the mirror, the one-way mirror, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you move to the left. They don't seem to move with you. They're just looking in your direction, and after a couple seconds, they kind of stop looking and they turn back to what they would do.
Do I still feel like short of breath and stuff?
No.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna say I think those are psychic spider things.
Oh, that's a weird thing to think.
Well, you know how you do that thing where like you make things feel bad about themselves? Well, when those things turned to look at me, I felt like fear. Like I couldn't breathe.
That's really strange, because I've used my powers to try and make you feel bad about the stuff you do, and it never works.
Well, I mean, I don't feel bad about anything I do, but they made me feel fear, which I also usually don't feel. So they're probably more powerful than you is my point.
Oh dear, that's frightening. Here's an interesting question. Am I aware of whether or not my psychic powers can go through windows?
Your psychic powers can go through windows. Yes.
I'm going to try and use my psychic powers on them.
Okay, you can do that.
Oh good, 4, that's what I wanted. Because I was just going to re-roll if I didn't get a 4. Yeah, I'm going to try and blow them up.
You're going to blow spiders? All right.
Yeah, with my mind powers. They can take 16 damage. 16
damage on the spiders?
Yeah, all of them.
All right.
Die.
The spiders seem to have some kind of the head starts shaking, and then they stop dead.
Yeah, Lily looks at Liz and says, "No, nothing's stronger than me."
I want to tap this glass again. Like, how strong does it feel?
Very.
Okay. Well,
you know who is a very strong mind that can shoot and blow stuff up is that Donnell guy over there. Maybe he can blow a hole through this glass.
Well, I mean, do we see any treasure on the other side of this glass?
Yeah. Well, you see a cocoon, and you can see a humanoid body kind of sticking parts out of the cocoon.
And we think that the spiders are dead.
They appear to be dead now. Yeah, they're not moving.
Okay, Darnell, try to blow up the glass.
I'm gonna go into this other room though. Keep watch.
Yeah. So yeah, I actually haven't tried to use this thing on a. Well, I guess if I shot a robot, that counts as an inanimate object, doesn't it? Okay.
No, they are by definition animate. They are moving around.
Well, inanimate as in like
not living.
Well, I mean, they talk to us, so then I would also say that's also not true.
All right, let's not get into philosophical debates of life versus unlife here.
Yeah, it's a robot. It's not live. Let's see. So, will 20 points of damage bust the window?
See, if we were playing 5e right now, I would say you can't do that because the way it's written, it says it against one.
Oh, well, then I can't do it.
But because we're not playing 5e, then yeah, sure as hell you can shoot the window.
Okay.
Yeah, it blows a hole in the window. It shatters, actually. So just to be clear, so you're standing in the room here with this. Who else is in the room?
No, all my people left.
Okay. Are you there by yourself?
Liz is in the room, and I'm assuming Mercedes is following Liz around.
Okay. All right, yeah, so you blast it, and the thing crumbles down. You're now looking into like the bigger space here with the this is all like tons of spider webs, and you can see the body is like up over here in a cocoon.
All right, I'll just start chopping my way. I'm gonna actually leave my lantern. I'm gonna set it down where I'm currently at, so I don't end up accidentally like dropping it on the spider web, and I'll just start hacking my way through the web.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. You can work your way to the body and cut it down. And you can see that it's got now that you're close to it, it's got like a reptilian humanoid type body.
Oh, cool.
And it's wearing a leather armor, which is kind of cruddy and not that valuable probably at this point. And it's got a backpack on, and also it has a sword.
What's the sword
does it
look
have?
like?
I'm sorry.
What's the sword look like?
It does not look nearly as nice as your sword.
Okay, but like, does it look rusty and crappy?
It's inside of a scabbard. The handle looks in good shape though. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I'll take the sword and I'll kind of like pull it out and see what it looks like.
It looks well oiled. Yeah, it looks like a well oiled sword. It's a short sword.
All right, then I'll keep it. I mean, it's a whatever, and I'll grab the backpack.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and look in the backpack.
In the backpack, you see a vial that looks like it could be a potion. And you also see a small sack in there that's jingling with coins in it.
Nice. All right, I'm not going to worry about checking the coins right now. I'll just grab that pack and start making my way back towards the glass that I came through.
All right, hold on a second.
And when I get back, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take a torch out of my backpack and light it up, and then I'm just going to throw it into the web.
It lights right up, of course.
And then I'm going to say, okay, we can go, and I'll grab my lantern and start walking out of the room.
Okay.
Hey, Samantha, I think I found a magic short sword.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah.
that's neat.
It's not as nice as my sword, so I mean, I know you halflings like shorter weapons, so if you want it.
Well, I wouldn't say that we like short weapons. I'd say that you guys like long weapons, but, perspective.
Yeah, well, you would say that as a halfling.
So, you guys want to keep looking around, or, there's a lot of stuff to carry back?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's already enough to carry back, and I just found this extra weapon, so extra stuff. I found a backpack too that has some stuff in it.
I've got a character at 0 and at 1 hit points, so active. But I don't care what we do. I can keep mind blasting.
Scary.
I'm good to go back or stay.
Yep.
I say we go back. We have that chandelier to carry out, and those 3 big gnome statue things, and this place is on fire now, so
Yeah, how the fuck did that happen?
I don't know, it's weird. Anyway, let's go.
All right, so just to be clear, you're gonna roll back, and you're gonna take you're gonna go back to the art room, and you're gonna take the Starry Night painting. Are you taking Mona Lisa?
Yeah, sure, why not?
I mean, if you want, it's kind of a dumpy looking picture, I guess.
I mean, it's a hot woman.
Chandelier.
I mean, well, not hot, but slightly attractive. I mean, I'm sure someone would want it.
I guess it's just some lady. It's not like swirls and pretty colors.
Well, the swirls and pretty colors is for you. This is obviously art from ancient people and what ancient people looked like. I mean, that's kind of cool. It's got to be worth something.
Very comfortable.
I guess that's true. Their skin looks like it's made out of not skin. Look at that picture. Her skin looks like it's made out of porcelain.
It's weird. They made metal that we can't bend, but they were so shit at art.
Okay. So you take Mona Lisa. You're going to go back to the garden gnome room. Do you want the gnomes as well?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. So let me just note this here. You took the backpack. You took the thing. You took the Mona Lisa. You took the chandelier. Who's carrying the chandelier? Chandelier is going to be, if somebody's carrying that, that's the only thing they can carry. It's big.
Thorcrick can carry it.
Not wearing armor.
Yeah. Thorcrick is carrying the chandelier. And you said Liz is carrying Starry Night?
Yeah, she'll carry both of the paintings. Why not? Actually, you know what? My hands are full. I got a sword in one hand and a lantern in the other.
Well, both my characters, because of Donnell's previous grievous injuries, I got a character with 9 strength, and then Donnell's strength is like.
Well, if anyone would be willing to carry my lantern, then I'll carry the paintings.
Yeah, or Donnell could just carry the paintings because his strength is 5.
Okay, that'll be fun.
So that's about all he can carry.
Okay, cool. So you head back to the garden gnome room, and these are kind of big, so you're going to have to, maybe 2 people carrying each one. And you approach the first one, you pick it up, and it's pretty heavy. I mean, heavier than you thought it was going to be. It's even more surprising, though, when it attacks you.
Oh.
Because the gnome is not liking the fact you're touching him without consent. So he's going to go at you. And you're surprised. Let's see.
I haven't this was another dragon in the room.
Yeah, I guess when Donnell has hands full, so he's not going to. He's not one of the people grabbing it. I mean, you got the rest of you are all kind of helping out. So Donnell are out of the loop, so I'm going to only roll against everybody else. All right. So okay, that's probably not going to hit anybody. That's 10, which is Tony's last character. What's your last character?
That's Deagle, the halfling.
I got too many things open again. What's his AC?
His AC 5.
5. Oh, I might actually hit you then. I think I need 2 monitors. I think this,
I don't know how people function without 2 monitors.
Or 3.
Yeah.
I mean, at least 2. 3 is better.
Yeah, I'm 3. So he got this. So no, he misses you. He swings out at you and misses. Let's see. He gets just 1 attack, I think. Yep. The second one lunges out at 6. So 1, 2, 3. Not counting there. 4, 5. A Cardus with a 19 on the die. So that's going to definitely hit Cardus. So the garden gnome hit you for 3 points of damage.
All right, that puts me at -3.
Okay, so roll a d6. Let's get some long-lasting injuries for Cardus.
Yeah, really. I got another 3, so that'd be stunned again?
Well, no, because +3 because you're -3 hit points. So knocked out for 2d6 rounds.
Oh, sweet.
So you are unconscious for 6 rounds.
Awesome.
Which is okay. The third garden gnome attacks Samantha. And I think he's going to miss with a 14.
Bring it on.
14, it's AC 3, so that misses Samantha. And the last one rolls a 6, that's not going to hit anybody. Okay, so you've got, let's go initiative. I'm just going to start with Alexander because I forget where I was. You got 4 garden gnomes. They rolled a 5.
Well, I rolled a 6.
Aha, you can go first. What does Samantha and Lily want to do against these garden gnomes?
Well, Lily's going to try and make their brains stop working.
Okay.
So that they won't be destroyed, and we can still have pretty gnomes.
Okay.
Power. 5, which is good, but I want to use the other one. I can only hit 3 of them, though, so 3 of them are going to stop working. I'm sure, unless they have way more health than I'm expecting. Oh god, that's not even a good roll. That's only 10 damage on 46.
No, that's not very good. But they don't seem damaged at all.
Probably because they don't have brains.
If I only had a brain. All right, so we've got
Samantha.
Milford, but no, Mifa and Thorcrick.
Well, it's fine that you skipped Samantha because she misses anyways.
Oh, that's Samantha.
So, are we gonna kill these or?
Well, we're not gonna let them kill us.
All right, whacking them it is. That's not going to hit. And that is AC 8.
That does not hit. No.
All right, so no hits.
Okay. Sorry. How about Liz and Mercedes?
I'm gonna do a called shot. I'm gonna do a called shot with Mercedes, actually. Mercedes is gonna attempt to use her shot to hit one of the gems on the gnome. She doesn't really want to break it. She kind of wants to do her best to like shoot it and pop it off. But I mean, if she breaks it, so be it. Chances are I'm not going to hit a 20, so it doesn't really matter. Oh my God, 18. I got an 18.
Okay, so you still hit. You have to know. Don't do what you want.
You know what? I got a +2 to my dex. Does that's a dirty 20? Does that count?
You're expecting me to know my own rules. Hold on, I have to check. I can't remember.
I can't remember either. I remember it was 20. It probably says you have to.
I think you have to roll a natural 20.
I think so, probably. Unless I was being really nice that day.
Well, we can look. Hold on.
I'm checking, so let's see. I mean, we're finally using. Before any dice are rolled, declare planned critical action. Your -2 penalty on your AC in natural 20. Yeah.
Oh man, like that's never gonna happen.
5% of the time.
Anyway, 5 damage.
That's pretty good. 5% of the time to be able to do anything you want is pretty damn good. Okay.
And then I guess Liz, does that one die or is it still up?
Oh no, not even close.
Okay. Actually, who was it that passed out earlier?
Cardis was knocked out.
Okay. Liz is gonna like run over and kind of like stand over Cardis's body so that no one else can hit him again. And if she can hit a gnome from there, she will.
Yeah, I mean it attacked Cardis, so it's probably standing right next to her.
All right, so yeah, Liz rolled a 19, so I'm just gonna hit like armor class to negative something.
Yeah, that hits.
And she hits it for 7 points of damage.
That's pretty good. You take a big chunk of wood out of it. It will not be as beautiful in your garden anymore. How about Donnell and the unconscious Cardis?
The unconscious Cardis is going to continue sitting there being unconscious.
Okay.
And I guess Donnell will, while holding on to the paintings, try and mind blast one of the ones that, I guess the one that Liz just hit.
Okay.
And this time we're going to do 8 points of damage.
8. Okay, pretty good. Still up. But... Awesome. How about Tony's crew?
Adrian evades and fails. Good Lord. The halfling misses terribly again. And a armor class 4.
That hits.
Dansho will do 7 damage with the heavy pick that he drives into one.
Nice. Okay. It's not very happy, but it's still standing. And now it's their turn. So now everybody's engaged in combat. Much close-sider. Oh, that must have been the one I dropped. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 would be, I guess, your second character, Tony.
That's Dansho then.
Yeah, I mean, the talons would make sense.
So I gotta move this over. Hold on, so I can see what I'm doing here. So Dansho is AC.
It's 7.
I don't have your characters here anymore. Tony. Oh yeah, AC 7. Okay, so it rolled an 11. That might hit. Let me check. These guys are here. Hit 6, so that's going to hit you. for 7 points.
Puts him at -4.
Okay, so give me a d6 roll.
4, so 8.
Okay. 8 is crushed bone, so give me a d6.
4.
4. Left leg. And so you're gonna give me a d4 -1 minimum.
I rolled a 2, so
Okay,
1.
so you'll lose 1 point of dex permanently. And currently your movement is halved, and you can carry less stuff. But also you're gonna lose your dex bonus for AC if you had one. Did you have dex bonus for AC?
No, it's 11 dex, so puts him at 10.
Okay, so then it'll be worse by 1. So it's gonna be your AC 8 now, currently. Okay. So yeah, you guys smashed leg by the wood gnome. Second one, 17 on the die against 12, which doesn't exist. There's only 11 of you. Try again. So against 9. 1, 2. That's Adrian. Oh, but Adrian's evading. Does that mean that he can't?
Yeah, but she missed though. She didn't make
missed.
her.
Okay, so that's gonna hit you, I think. 19.
Yeah, AC 4 for Adrian.
She's gonna get hit as well. 6 points for Adrian.
All right.
The wood gnomes are going at the back part of the park. That's number 2. Number 3 rolled a 19 again against your last character.
There. Oh, mine? Eagle.
Yes.
That takes out the half one.
Yeah, 19 on the die. 7 points of damage.
You'll be at -3.
Whoosh. Roll 2 6.
4, so 7.
Oh, okay. Broken bone. Roll a d6.
2.
2. Right leg. He's got a broken leg too, but no permanent loss.
Okay.
Oh man, Jesus. Sorry, Tony. This die is not liking your group. Okay, and once again against Doncho, but that one misses with an 11 on the die because he's AC. Oh no, he's AC 8 now, right?
Yeah, both of them with AC 8 then.
Okay, let me just check that because he's one worse than he was. 11 hits AC 6. No, actually, it does hit you. 5 points. And he's at
That'd
0,
be -5. And roll 6, so 11.
Okay, you've got a fatal wound. You're going down in 3d6 rounds. So 17. Oh wow! I wish I was rolling a character there. You have 17 rounds left to live.
All right.
Yeah. So basically, this combat and however you want to end the. But he's dying. The gnome shoved his wooden face or whatever, or his pointy hat into you. Okay, next round. Christina, roll initiative for the group. 2 for the gnomes.
That is going to be 3.
All right, you guys can go first. What would your characters like to do against these 4 gnomes?
Gonna try and hit him. So one's not gonna hit, and then the other I got AC 0.
Oh, that definitely is.
So 6 damage. Nice.
Oh, nice. Okay. Against that one. Oh, that takes him out. Okay, that's the one that's hit before. So one gnome is down. Okay.
Ooh,
Liz. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Liz. And company. Crystal.
Rest in pieces.
Rush.
Skip me for now. Someone yelling at me. Go ahead, Rush.
Rush.
Oh, was it my go or Crystal's go?
A success.
Getting something certain.
Okay. So the one that I hit last time that had already also been hit by Liz, is it still up?
One just died.
Oh,
This one just all right. So he's gonna try and mind blast the next one.
Made a success, thank God.
Okay.
$11 that time.
11. It's still up, barely though. It staggers. The wood is cracking.
Nice.
And Cars is unconscious.
Okay.
Yes.
And Liz and company.
Okay. Liz is going to try and hit it with her sword. 19. So, like, hits armor class negative something. 3 damage. And And then Samantha will try and shoot it. 11 on the dice is probably not going to hit.
What level is she? No, it doesn't.
She's only like level. Yeah, no, she doesn't hit for sure.
Tony's crew, Adrian and company.
Adrian is going to try to hit one with the staff. She'll miss. The halfling, of course, will miss with a 1 on a die. And Don Show is going to reach in his pocket, knowing that he's suffered a severe fatal wound. And he's going to pull out that crow amulet of vampiric health and see if it does anything.
Oh, yeah, it does actually. It makes a lot of noise. Yeah, what it does is, I think when you attack things, you get hit points back.
Can you let him out?
I think that's what it does. So you're gonna have to do damage to something. I'll look it up. I'm looking it up, but I think that's what it does.
Yep, well, he missed anyway on his. They all 3 missed on their rolls.
Oh no, that's not what it does. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, no. No, it doesn't do that actually. So you put it on, it doesn't even if you would hit it, doesn't do anything. I'll tell you what it does later.
All right.
Because you don't know, and you wouldn't know. It's actually kind of cursed. Okay, so Samantha / Lily.
Well, Samantha just is so damn frustrated about this whole situation that she doesn't even come close to hitting nothing. Lila, on the other hand, nails somebody. She has a serrated dagger, and she slices one of them, and she deals max damage, which is 5.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, you're cutting into wood with this thing, but these gnomes are looking pretty beat. You're probably not going to put them in your garden anymore, but you know, they're not happy with you trying to touch on them. So there's 3 of them. And they're going for it.
They could have been friends if they just explained that they were alive, but nope, they had to get murdered.
All right, 19 on the die to number 2, which is Lily. Actually, that's going to hit you. That might be the first time Lily's ever been hit. 5 points of damage. Second guy. 8 on the die is not going to hit anybody. 15 on the die might hit. That's number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's Cardis, who's down. So, would they attack somebody who's down? I'll reroll it. I don't think they would do that. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, Mercedes. What's your AC? I don't have Mercedes stats here. Sorry.
Mercedes 8 is 5.
Okay, this is AC 2.
Leather
So
armor
she
and
gets okay. She gets whacked. That hit AC 2 for them. She gets whacked by the gnome for 8 points of damage, max damage.
All right, she's knocked out, or she's down to 0 with a -5.
Oh my god, she's -5. All right, so roll a d6.
6, so 11 total.
All right, you are also fatally wounded.
Nice.
So you've got 12 rounds to live. Okay.
Great.
Nice. And that was it, right? That was all 3 of them. So now next round of initiative, Crystal. 4 for the gnomes.
3. I wasted the 6, of course. Oh, well, I didn't waste it. I killed my character off quicker.
That's a good way to look at it. Okay, so the gnomes are feeling like they got the upper hand, so they're going for it. They're pushing their 8 misses everybody. 14 might hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, Mercedes get targeted again.
Yay.
For only 2. So roll a d6. You're -2.
I rolled a 2.
A 2? All right, so you're knocked down. So go ahead and
Nice.
roll 3d6, or you can roll d20 under your dex. That's how that works. Or else you drop your weapon.
All right. I mean, I have like I have a 17 dex, I think. So
Yes.
I rolled a 6.
Okay, yeah, so you don't drop your weapon. You can probably still attack next round. You just have to recover yourself. You're prone, so they have advantage on their attacks. All right, and the last one targets Samantha with a 15. I do not know if that hits Samantha. Let's see. No. Samantha just misses. That hits AC 2. So your turn, Liz/Mercedes. You've got 3 gnomes left. They're all damaged, one of which is more damaged than the rest, but yeah, they're all looking pretty hacked up. It's hard to tell with gnomes.
Okay. Liz is definitely going to attack one. She rolls a 15, and she's at level 4. So
yeah, they don't have
4 damage.
That kills it. A gnome drops.
Nice. And how many are left?
2 gnomes. You just killed them.
Okay. So Mercedes is going to attempt with a 13. I think that hits like armor class 6 or 7.
That hits.
Hits armor class
7.
6, yeah. And she does 2 points. No, yeah, 2 points of damage.
Okay. That doesn't quite kill it. Still up.
Okay.
Okay. How about Donnell/Sleeping Cardis?
Cardis will continue now. This is gonna be my rules have been pretty tame on this one. But this time, Jesus. Let's see. He hits one for 26.
I didn't understand.
I hit one of them for 26.
For 26.
Yes. I rolled a 5.
That's fine. You blow it into pieces.
I got 2 5s, 2 6s, and a 4.
The elemental blast. Yes, you blow one of them. Wood chips are everywhere. There's like sawdust on the floor. It's like a bad tavern. Tony, one left.
Adrian will miss with her staff. Oh my God, the halfling! This is the highest I've rolled on him all night, a 7.
Oh God.
Don Show will hit with a 19 on the die, so he'll only do minimal damage, 3 damage with the pick.
Okay. Cool. Samantha/Lily.
Well, Samantha has recovered, and she rolled. What was it? I mean, she got AC like -2 or something for 6 damage.
Nice. Still up.
Excuse me. And Lily hits AC 4, but only for 2 damage.
Okay. Aoife and Thorquick.
Oh dear.
Got 1 gnome left.
All right, they're gonna try to knock him down. So that is AC 4
That hits.
for 2 damage,
Okay.
and AC 3 for also 2 damage.
The last blow hits the gnome, and it staggers back and falls dead.
Cool.
And gnomes have been finished. And they have nice gems on them. They're probably not that nice looking anymore to put. I mean, unless you want broken up wooden. I mean, one is definitely sawdust, but if you want to, but you can put the gems for sure.
I mean, no, it's fine. It was going to be cool, and you ruined everything, but it's fine.
What about the gems? Can we get the gems?
Yeah, you can definitely get gems. 4 gems.
Okay. Well, at least we get the gems.
Yeah, the gems are pretty good. 4 gems. Yeah, the gems are actually pretty valuable. Good. And you make your way out without further incident, carrying all your loot back to your lair, as it would be. All right, guys. Excellente. You did a great job. We're running a little bit late, but I don't know if you guys want to, since this is probably the last session with this particular stage anyways, we'll do like a little, what are your characters going to do? You actually, I'll tell you, I mean, I'll have to add it up, but you just took out a lot of gold. Like between the chandelier and the paintings and the gems and stuff, you've got probably somewhere around 5,000 gold. So plus with the other loot you guys have been pulling, you're quite wealthy now. So maybe do like a little epilogue. And Alex isn't gonna like it because I'm gonna make him go first. You always go first.
Can I ask something real quick before you guys?
Yeah, go for it.
Tony's character, the fighter dude, does he really not share his loot with the group when they get back to the place?
He dies before we get back.
Yeah, he dies before he gets back.
Oh, did he?
So, yeah, so he doesn't.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Anyways, so Lily continues to try and develop her psionic talent, and she is... Of course, she believes that she's getting this power from her worship of Jeja, so she's trying to, you know, she's not as good at it as the other two party members I've had were, but she's trying to convert people, you know, she wants to make a, in Denethix, she wants to make a church. She knows that there are God's eyes in here, and she's going to see if she can't get one and make it work for Jeja. But she's also going to keep going into the dungeon and keep getting treasure. But one day she's going to break her arm, and it never heals, and so she stops adventuring to be a... I mean, not a cleric, but like a priest or whatever.
Nice.
Samantha, on the other hand, goes on adventures. She started to really get along with Liz, so she ends up helping Liz with what she's going to do, which I already know what is, but she does that, and she looks at that pretty Starry Night painting all the time, because it's the prettiest thing ever. But yeah, she lives in adventures until she grows old and dies.
Nice. How about Mifa and Thorkirk? What's their future hold?
They're probably going to continue traveling around. I'm going to assume at this point they've gotten enough XP that Mifa would actually level up, which is pretty cool. But also it's the end of the campaign. So she'd probably go around practicing her healing powers and trying to help those in need. And Thorkirk would stay by her side, obviously.
Yes, yeah, you'll be able to heal the wounded now. She'll will have a...
Yeah. Would have been nice to have it earlier, but you know.
There was like a 2-month period where there was actually a healing person in the group. Yeah, healing did so much. There's so many clerks.
He healed all the time, and then he got tricked into joining a cult.
We never actually saved him, did we?
No, not yet.
Oh, you know
Maybe
what?
that'll be a side quest.
That would be nice, is if I could say in my outro, eventually Samantha finds Isidore and saves him.
Okay. I'll say that's totally fine. You could kill Brother Love in his travel.
I murdered the fuck out of him, and my friend, the flower lizard, was my friend.
Nice.
He did well. I don't know. You tell me how well he did in your outro.
No, I'm not going to change everything around to be mean like the way Tony does it. So how about Liz? What's Liz's future hold? Because Mercedes died.
Yeah, on the way back, Mercedes will say, "Oh darn! I thought I was gonna get to adventure longer. It looks like my time here is up," and she'll pass away. And Liz will be a bit distraught, having lost yet another companion. But with this death, she'll then clear out a place in the guild this time, and she'll start making a room for every guild member who dies. This will be like it'll be like a resting place for them. Maybe she even makes a plaque in their honor and like clears out like a little place where an ash full of their an urn full of their ashes or something, And she'll start doing that for everyone, even the people who have already adventured with them that have passed away, such as Bane. She'll make plaques in their honor as well. Of course, the place is just named after Bane because Bane was too awesome. Her goal is to. She'll continue to adventure, but more than adventuring, what's up for her is actually attempting to actually make a name for herself, to make a guild, for adventurers to come to, for and everything. She wants to be able to help the people across the land. Maybe she strikes a deal with a couple of wizards, and even if there are evil wizards that are going to want to put an end to what she's doing, she may have some neutral wizards or even some good wizards who kind of support what she does and, kind of at least hold off the threat a little bit. And the rest of her days, she attempts to grow this sanctuary into a huge, thriving community that ends up helping the entire continent they're on. And who knows what it eventually grows into once she's long and gone, but maybe it becomes a city eventually or something like that of its own. But either way, while she's here, she becomes a large thriving guild that they can continue to clear out that dungeon together. And she totally meets up with Brother Love with Samantha. She totally, like, once they get wind of where he's at, she'll go with Samantha to take care of him. I heard you want to know it is, and she never loses that cursed sword for the rest of her days. And when she finally dies, she's buried with her favorite and fabled sword. Becomes a land, the sword of the great warrior Liz, of the great red-headed warrior Liz.
That's great. Actually, that sounds like a one shot to recover the sword, and it's cursed in the end. Oh yes. All right, so there might be a one shot coming up for that. Okay, so Rush, tell us about what happens to Donnell and Cardis when she wakes up.
So as Cardis wakes up and the two of them stumble out of this place, both of them injured. Cardis is just not permanently injured, but just beaten to almost to a bloody pulp, and Donnell the same, beaten to a pulp again, but still bearing many injuries.
Well, no, Chris was the
they
one
assist
that I almost
everybody
killed.
to get back as easy as they can. The whole time having a conversation about the death of your Donald talks about the death of Yershova and how he'd failed her, and how he'd almost failed Cardis this time. And he said that, kind of looks down at his arm, talks about his strength of arm missing because of his wounds now. So the two of them just have conversation amongst themselves to where
For another month.
Cardis is going to continue her studies, and of course she welcomes Donnell to accompany her. Essentially taking over now as the primary character
awesome.
here. But they get back to the town and everything.
Oh my god!
And as they get back in town, he would try to get. He would stop at the grave of Yershova and pay his final homage. he would stop at the grave of Bane, his grumpy and raspy voiced friend, and pay his respects there as well. Cash out everything they had, and probably ride to Denethix, where Cardis could continue take what she's learned on these adventures and continue her studies under whomever, with Donnell tagging along as her assistant. And that would be how they finish out.
Excellent. All right, Tony. How about the Tony crew? You got Adrian and Deagle.
Yeah, we'll start with Don's show. He, knowing that his time is very limited there in the dungeon, he gives all the stuff over to Adrian and Deagle to take back. And he puts the vampiric health amulet around his neck, and he ventures in through the dungeon with his pick, fighting anything he can until he takes his last breath. Deagle, when he gets back, says he's going on into Chelmsfordshire to get some help on his leg, to maybe get a cast or something put on it. And he does. He goes and spends what money he has to patch up his leg. But the rest of them never see him again. He actually leaves and goes back to the halfling village that he's from, and you never see or hear from him again. He gives up the life of adventuring that he should have never took up in the first place, stricken with injuries and almost near death every time he went out, and losing concentration on trying to use his crossbow. He just goes back to his village and goes back to doing whatever he did there. A few nights later, after everyone's back into the new keep of the adventuring company, everyone falls asleep except Adrian. She gets up in the middle of the night and packs one backpack. She leaves all of her stuff there except what she needs that she carries on her. She walks to the one of the rooms maybe they have as a meeting room where one of the wooden tables is there, and she lays out a strand of silver hair that she lays on top of the table there. She doesn't leave a note or anything, just a silver strand of hair for all of them to see. She goes back to the city of Denethix, and actually goes back to work for the shopkeeper and the business person, the merchant she was working for whenever Bane found her there. She also gives up the adventuring life that just doesn't mean anything to her anymore. So my two characters retire and are never seen or heard from again unless somebody goes to Denethix and, of course, sees Adrian working in the marketplace there. But the little halfling disappears and nobody ever knows what happens to him. So that is the end of the adventuring crew I had.
Excellent. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I want to thank everybody for playing. We had a good run, I think. Some awesome adventures. And yeah, I mean, I won't turn it around. And I'm not going to make Liz die, even though she made the saving throw against poison and failed. No, I was just giving you a hard time. There was no poison. I was just trying to make you paranoid. There was no. That's
Nice.
I don't want you paranoid about the poison. But yeah, so thanks, guys, for and hopefully in 2019 we'll do some more more campaigns. And I always enjoy playing with y'all.
Yep.
So,
Yeah,
I'm keeping these characters though.
It was a fun ride down the road with all the people we've lost and kept.
yeah, excellent. Thanks, guys.